Heroes, Fays, and Fiends, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. My name is Alondra Heilman, aka Lady Bedivere, and tonight I will be your heist handler as we continue our playthrough of Keys from the Golden Vault with Axe from the Grave, which is chapter 7 in the book, but it is the level 6 adventure, as I was reminded by a bunch of terrified players earlier. As always, the Golden Vault is sponsored by the Deck of Inspiration. You can get your own Deck of Inspiration at shop.questsandchaos.com, or this one that I grabbed, the Deck of Uninspiration, if you would like to penalize your players for telling too many dad jokes in one session. They're like fun penalties. It's sometimes you get to know everything about a monster. Sometimes you get to increase your criticals, and sometimes you have to speak in a weird accent that is not your character's original accent for 10 minutes. Could be any number of things.
Get that one.
Yeah, highly recommend. These are very fun. Speaking of the Deck of Inspiration, thanks to our lovely patrons, we have a plethora of cards still available for this. This is our final episode of this module, so burn those things like it's going out of style, because they do not carry over to the next time we play. I know when that will be, but you don't yet, so... who knows? But yeah, I think we've got 7 or 8 cards at the table.
6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Yeah, we've got plenty of cards to play, so you'll be seeing a lot of those. We also have some bits coming in, which is now how I'm remembering the thing that I left behind me on the shelf.
There's always something.
Yeah, Thomas is in Europe right now, so somebody had to be the first person to stand up from the table. And it can't be him. I will accept this duty. We have 2 coins for the players who sincerely do not need it with 9 cards. From Duke Fleeg. Thank you, Your Grace.
Sorry, microphone.
As long as it didn't go in my drink.
Unlike Ezra, I don't aim for drinks because I don't want to clean that up, personally.
Fair.
He makes us clean it up.
Yeah, I'll bet he does.
I don't want to drink the drink anymore.
There's also that. Do you know how many people have touched these bits? Too many.
Yeah.
At least 2 tonight.
That's how you get the flavor across.
No, don't listen to
That's
any
how you
of
build
Nick's...
immunity.
Oh, God. Last week, our operatives in the village of Toadhop woke up to the arrival of a 5th member of the party as Sloane joined them. After quickly catching them up on the stolen legendary instrument, the undead bard, and the general lay of the land, the party proceeded to continue their reconnaissance by following up on Trout and Mackerel, the sketchy halflings who were suspected of being the grave robbers. After a shakedown, the halflings revealed that they were hired to steal the instrument by one Scythian Skaldring, the owner of the local Dead Olive Orchard and active music conservatory. With this info from the halflings, the party took a quick scouting trip to get a view of the conservatory and the orchard, then returned to the tavern to discuss strategy. While concocting a scheme to get Bard Huey enrolled in the conservatory, the party spoke again to barkeeper Huberta, first about the infinite void up in the corner, and then also for further info about the orchard, the conservatory, and some of the info they had gathered. After an impromptu town square shred from Huey, the party took another detour to visit old Jason the Druid and young Jason the Menace, and finally made their way to the orchard in an attempt to infiltrate the conservatory. After a lot of spying and hiring young Jason the Menace to go get the rest of his gang of 10-year-olds to assist, they began scaling the trellis on the back of the conservatory. Which is what leads us to where we are now, with Taz and Gemma having just peeked over the edge, Taz climbing, Gemma hovering, as you have peeked up over the edge of this conservatory wall to see what can only be described as a very large, very angry mosquito. We have already rolled initiative, and we are going to start our night off. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you wait. We're gonna start our night off with some more bits that just came in.
Oh, that's rude.
This is 4 coins to me to make you sweat.
Aww.
Thank you, Ren.
Oh, the betrayal.
So betrayed.
Look, the GMs can only give each other coins. It's part of the secret blood contract we sign before we sit down in the very uncomfortable chair. With that said, Taz, you are first to act as you see this very angry mosquito look your way.
Given my location, I think Taz has probably only got a dagger to throw at hand. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can launch that bad boy, who I assume is not, I don't know, say within 5 feet of Gemma.
Based on where I placed you, because I put Gemma in conjunction with where I had placed Sloane, technically there is only 1 square between, so I'll give it to you.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's see if I hit it first, I suppose.
Yeah.
So that is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Ooh.
All right. We love that. Okay. So that one's getting fired.
Again?
Well, look at this.
Already?
Look at this garbage. I mean, at least it's on, damage. Not that that's great, but...
Better. No, oh no.
Yeah. It's technically better. Technically. And I have... Why did I do that? I don't know how to roll dice anymore. I'm so sorry. It's been a while since I played this character. That was garbage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, though.
11 damage.
11 damage.
That's all stealth damage, right?
It was mostly stealth damage, seeing as my D4 rolled a 1.
Aww.
Yay.
A classic move.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else for you on
If there is, say, a turret, or something I can kind of hide behind, because it looks like I can maybe scramble up behind. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing on the diagram here.
This is border wall.
Right.
The trellis is on the back wall here that you have climbed up. This is all contained. It's like this would be like the rooftop.
Yes.
And the rooftop. And then there is this beautiful stained glass situation that comes up about another 5 or 10 feet to the point. So as far as actively hiding from where this thing is, you would probably need to skirt around to the other side or go off another wall or get in a door.
I would love to get in a door. I think that's the most viable.
I guess I would also say, especially given your skill set, you could probably try to hop up onto the little cone roof and scrabble over kind of just out of line of sight. I will just require a dex check because you're getting up on the funky conical roof and it's not really made to be gotten upon.
I would love to shenanigan my way on that roof. If I can.
Sure. Yeah, give me a dex check to see how
it's a 10.
I'm gonna say you can get over to here and you can kind of get up to the lip, but you lose your footing, kind of stumble.
Okay.
So you're not gonna take any damage or be in active danger of falling, but about the best you're gonna get to is here. It's gonna burn your movement as you scrabble.
That'll do.
Great. That is my turn. As I keep getting very distracted by all the technical things that didn't quite land. It's fine. We'll work with it. I need... We're saying you guys are all kind of just below them on the trellis here. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you guys are all well within range.
Oh no.
Fun. I am so sorry, but also not. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
As this thing starts making this just truly awful droning buzzing sound. It sounds like a massive sort of instance. Oh, this might be a short episode tonight, everyone.
No. I am specialized in this and I'm rolling terrible here.
Let me double check the thing,
I feel like I barely made it. We'll find out.
Should you use your curse die?
Okay.
Should I use my curse dice? I thought you didn't want me to.
You gotta.
Okay. Huey, what did you get?
I rolled a 9.
10.
10.
12.
17.
Okay.
14. Feeling a little better.
Cool.
I still might fail, but I'm feeling a little better.
Not ideal.
You all watch with horror as Gemma and Huey fall unconscious and therefore fall.
No!
Huey, you're going to take a massive amount of fall damage. Gemma, I'm going to need you to roll me a pure luck check to see if you are close enough to the wall to fall forward.
What do you want?
We're doing this D&D rules, so D20. I'll be kind and death save it, so 10 or higher, you fall onto the building and are only going to take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're falling all the way down.
Gemma was like right behind me. Can I help in any way?
Do you have a reaction that would allow you to help?
Shove.
What
Is shove a reaction?
Oh, that's a 5.
Okay, great.
And I'm guessing I can't use my reaction either.
No, you are unconscious. Anybody on this side of the table who succeeded, who has a reaction, can attempt to use a reaction if they have anything that would assist.
No.
While I take a minute to look up fall damage, a
Suddenly
table I haven't
feeling
used
like-
in a long time and didn't think I was gonna need.
Suddenly feeling like Death House in here.
Wait a second.
That was the one that was supposed to be dead.
Wait.
and somehow
Yeah,
it's this.
it's not that far though because there's a roof right under us,
Yeah.
right?
So you slide down that first and then fall. So it's only 3 stories of fall damage.
No.
It's like
It's
one
one
story.
story because
Yeah.
there's the danger of rolling off the
Right.
roof and onto the
depending on
ground.
whether it's
floor-
flat roof or
Third floor
slant
has roof
Right.
slant, but momentum. I'd say 2.5 stories.
I have to look at. Hang on. Let me. 1, 2, 3.
I should have asked
I could
to use a
catapult
die
you.
or a coin.
Could catapult you.
Yes, you are correct. There is a slanted roof directly underneath the portion that you guys are climbing, so that will lessen the fall damage. However, I am also we will have to be doing luck checks when it gets to your turn to see if you come to land against the chimney or if you continue to tumble down the next story because you are unconscious and you cannot do anything to stop the momentum of your body.
I just want to say this is 2 modules in a row that you've just like knocked me out immediately, and I
It's
feel
you're
like
too
it's personal.
powerful when I don't. You tell my bad guy to just stop fighting. I don't know what you want.
Oh no.
I'll do that if you die,
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Where's
but
my...
don't die.
yeah, I'm sure this mosquito is going to respond well to please don't.
Not in the face.
This mosquito has had a baller first turn compared to almost any NPC I've ever run in this module, so I'm very excited on a personal level to actually do any damage.
This will be fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be great when we get to the dining room.
It's gonna be so great.
It's really not that bad.
You're doing a stealth fall, right?
You're only gonna...
Yeah, I was really curious about the ka-dunk that they're going to hear inside.
Yeah. We're only... I'm only gonna make you do 1d6.
Oh.
10 feet is 1d... Every 10 feet is 1d6. So I'm only gonna make you take a d6, but you are unconscious for 10 minutes unless you are unconscious. That is a full 6 damage, though. That die gets to stay in the dice tray. We're going to keep him.
Can we use a card?
Oh, you guys are so lucky. I just looked at the stat block again. Because you both took fall damage, you wake up. Damage actually ends the
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, how wild.
You guys really lucked out because that could have been a lot worse. I am still going to make you guys make luck checks on your next turn to see if you continue sliding off the roof or not because you're going to slam down onto this roof and slide. But
May I get this ready? Based on how things are going.
Oh yeah.
I think it's failing from here
that
on
is
out.
this thing's turn. He takes his turn to activate this horrible droning that is just really annoying to everybody else and also brutalized your companions a little bit. Gemma, that is your turn.
I'm going to
I
bonus
will-
action fly immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to still make the luck check to see if you slide, but you are awake, so you will be able to.
No.
It's the same. That is also a 5.
Cool. You're gonna take 2 more damage because you hit the lip as you start to go down, and then you're gonna bonus action and
Ow.
immediately.
Great.
Yeah, you've got a bruised chin.
Oh.
This place.
Sorry, there have to be
sucks.
consequences for bad rolls. You can
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm gonna fly back up and I'm gonna blast it.
I'm just moving you down. So
I don't know if I want to roll you again. I don't know if I trust.
Yeah,
I don't trust that one.
My trust is broke. This one also didn't do well though.
That's normally what you say about me.
Never.
Never once. Okay, well one of those definitely hits. So that's gonna be what are we done? 9 force damage right at this thing's little snout
Is
needle.
that Eldritch Blast?
That is an Eldritch Blast.
Those are not quiet, right?
An Eldritch Blast?
At
I'm
this
wondering
point-
if I'm being sneaky from this point
Oh
on.
no, I
Yeah, I was gonna say, at this point, you guys are no longer in stealth because this thing started activating its droning, which is echoing through this valley.
It just says crackling energy.
So-
It's not like it's like a
not a
thunder
thunder
step
wave.
or a thunder
Okay.
wave where
Anyway,
we can hear it.
sorry, am I making the...
No, I shot it
Great.
for 9. And then I want to just be like, I want to like, I guess I flew up 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I have 20 more feet. So I just want to be like on the roof so I don't fall off again, but I don't want to be next to the thing. So
Do
like,
you want to be like on the slanty roof?
no, I don't want to be on anything slanty. I want to be on firm. So I guess like, I don't want to be right next to
Yeah.
Taz, but like
By Tazish.
this. Yes.
So I'm gonna say you had 10 feet up from where you
Yes.
fell.
So I have 20 feet
yeah,
left.
yeah.
So I want to go 1, 2, 3, like that corner of the windows, I think.
This is as far as you can get.
Okay, great.
Cool. And you're on the roof. You're
Yes.
setting. Okay. I meant to grab my flying creature stands because I knew this was going to happen. Then I couldn't find them, but I do have an outhouse mimic and some dice if we
Yes.
need to elevate
We
just to
love
represent flying.
I will donate D6s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might just be everybody standing on some blue d6s.
Yeah.
I'm flying. That is gonna bring us to Huey's turn. Huey, you were like 10-ish feet down. Go ahead and make me the luck check to see if you continue slipping.
Oh, thank God, finally 18.
Yeah, you catch yourself kind of on like against the chimney, and are able to sort of shake yourself out of the unconsciousness and be like, "Wow, that sucked."
Yep, don't want that happen again.
Cool. Yeah, you are down on the kind of roof edge 1 story below.
All right, well, first I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rage, because I am pissed now.
You let off a sick power chord, either literally or metaphorically, and go into a rage.
And I'm going to try and climb back up that wall to get up on that roof. Or up to the top floor.
You want to get back up to
Yeah,
where they are?
I want to get up to the roof, not the sub-roof.
Yeah, no, gotcha. Yeah, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Ooh.
Advantage because you're raging.
Wow, that's a nat 20.
Oh, you don't need advantage. You clear that. You scramble with a nat 20 and your rage. I'm gonna say you get up here just fine. You may still take your full movement if you want. You have up to 30 feet of movement. You've got all of the rest
Yeah, I
of
want to
your
go
turn.
up and take a good swing at that little bastard.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Roll me an attack.
I mean, what? Yeah.
Christy prepping all her dice.
Me sitting here, please don't move.
Get close to the thing.
Does a 13 hit?
Damn.
Unfortunately, it
Can
doesn't.
I use a coin?
You cannot because I have already
Damn it,
declared
right.
the outcome of the roll.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Well,
You can do it after you have rolled, but before.
at least the jump was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, it looked cool as hell. Or hot as hell. Cool as Icewind Dale.
Whoa.
I'm not sure how this works. If you don't want to do anything else on your turn, that will be Sloane.
Okay. I'm gonna get on the roof, I guess.
Yeah. I'm saying you guys are
okay.
like just below the edge, so you're
Yeah.
burning like 5 feet of your movement to like
Yeah.
come up and see what's happening.
Yeah, okay, so I've got... is it always that, or do I need to click my heels? I think I need to click my heels. Or are my heels always clicked? I think they're always clicked now. Yeah.
I think they are always
They are always clicked. Perpetually.
I was going to say, I would also allow you to have clicked your heels prior to starting this, because that is a pretty standard thing that you do.
Yeah.
It's just been a minute since we played these characters.
Yes, it has. Okay, well, I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'll hop on the roof and I'll be like diagonally between. Is that Taz? Yeah.
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 Taz
Yeah.
and Devan, who's about to come up.
Yeah. Exactly. And then I'm going to activate my gauntlet and send an opalescent disc that is charged with lightning toward the weird mosquito creature.
Spicy jewelry.
Yeah. Okay, what am I doing? Oh my god. I'm rolling.
Yep.
You can do this.
But this one looks like lightning, though.
Do it.
Oh, nice. Where is my thing? Where? Oh, yeah, more than 20.
More than, yeah. Absolutely hits.
That
Awesome.
doesn't narrow it down for me.
Great. 1d6. 4 damage, and the opal attaches to the creature and will continue to shock it.
Yes.
And then that is it.
Cool.
That is. Wait, can I do anything with my bonus action? No, I cannot.
Also, do you want Theo to be with you or not?
Yeah, Theo's on me.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
This is, if he just at any point detaches, we've got a mini for him over here, but since he's currently on you, I'm just gonna not muddy the waters.
Thanks much.
Yeah. Cool. That's gonna bring us to Devan with Taz on
Yes,
deck.
I am going to most cowardly come up and get behind the others towards the door. No, that's in front. No, away from it. Away from the horrible thing.
You
I think between
you
me
can
and
scoot
Taz.
and
Yes. Yes.
you kind of shimmy
just getting in
sideways
my
and then haul yourself up.
Hey, we're
regrouping.
sponges. We're damaged sponges.
You're gonna be damaged sponges as you get in the way, but carry on.
Just
Go
imagine
for
you
it.
two
We're
just
fine.
pushing each other out of the way to get to the door.
No one's gonna know if you just push everyone off the roof.
What?
I'll be
Wait,
dead.
what? I'll know for a brief moment.
I suggest going in a direction that doesn't have more roof under it if you choose this tactic.
I
I didn't think
yeah,
this was going to
thanks.
be the PvP episode, but just in case anyone was wondering.
I know, you guys just need to line up so I can get on your shoulders.
Perfect.
Oh, we're gonna form Voltron. I love it.
Oh God.
What? How else do you defeat
Sloan,
an
I
enemy
feel like this is your level 9 activation ability is, hey guys, I built us a mech suit.
Hey guys, we're Voltron now.
Theo's gonna be the head, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Roll your dice.
All right, right. Yeah, I'm gonna manifest a psychic dagger, I think is the way I'm gonna go. And yeah, will a 23 hit?
Yes. it will
Okay.
hit. Much to your chagrin, I'm sure.
Woo! Okay, hold on. Dice. So that's gonna be sneak attack, and I'm gonna need another d6. Sorry, I wasn't ready to hit.
Mood.
They never are.
And okay, so that is 4 psychic damage and 7 sneak attack damage. And I will use this card.
Oh dear.
Boss?
Okay.
The threat.
What was the damage again? It was 7 and 6?
Oh, no.
No, 7 and 4, right?
7 and 4.
7 and 4.
Sorry, it happened very quickly, and I
Yeah.
That's 11 total.
I didn't know we had that card.
What? I was talking about it the whole time. I'm very excited to use that card.
I've never seen Nick so elated before.
And as Devan flings this psychic dagger, you all feel this like rush of magic from the weave sort of swirl around him as this, one might say, surge of magic wildly appears in the air. This was using the Nimwe's Chaos card.
I'm sorry. But Nick's not.
And
Then who was apologizing?
Devin.
Devan, it's weird. You instantly feel completely sober.
But I was sober.
Yeah, that's why it's so weird. You feel like more sober than you
sober.
previously were. Like you kind of feel like you're not gonna be able to get drunk for probably like Oh, I don't know. 8, 11, 16, 19 days or so.
Oh no! I am sorry.
That's a real super social problem right there, bud.
My, the turns of table.
And that's gonna bring us to Taz.
I have had a minute to pull out my bow now, so I would like to use that. That's a 19 plus to hit.
Yep.
Got that sweet sneak. Thank you, friendo.
Just thumbsing
I'm
out.
helping.
I'm being more moral support now.
No, that changed what I was gonna do. I'm like, oh, someone's there?
No,
Oh,
absolutely.
Different
Yeah,
things
yeah.
are happening now.
14 damage.
14 damage.
I'm hurting it in spirit.
Emotionally, this thing is wrecked by the power of friendship.
You're really doing the help action just in a way you didn't expect.
No, in a party full of rogues, someone standing next to the enemy is
Choice.
a huge deal.
It is super good.
Cool. Anything else for you on your turn, Taz?
Nope, I'm good. Taz yells abruptly, "Oh my god, don't stand in my way, I got an arrow!"
I duck in the one way and the other, like you're tracing me.
Oh god, both of you.
Everyone, why?
I lean down. You can shoot over me. Right, left, too confusing.
Middle.
Yep.
Well, the good news is if your arrow flies wildly off course, I'll be able to resist it a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a skosh. Okay, cool.
Only sometimes.
Only when I'm really mad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, not that much.
Great. As Taz shoots an arrow at this thing, you guys suddenly hear sort of chattering noise. Any of you who speak Infernal instantly recognize a lot of demonic swearing. Those who don't speak Infernal just hear obnoxious, hellish chattering.
I will swear in Dwarvish.
As you see, these are not, apologies, again, all of my minis are representative. None of them are the actual, like, correct forms for what you should be seeing. But what you do see is these, like, basically you see, like, 3 little things that look kind of like bats, but they're crawling on all 4s, like, skitter up the side of the
My armor. I want my armor so bad.
Oh no.
Naked.
as they just kind of skitter up, and you guys look, you see that they are like partially, like it looks like they're like mid-transforming between forms, and they just like didn't quite get there, so they're like currently quadrupedal, but they're still retracting the bat wings as they're morphing forms.
They're Quasits.
Yeah, you guys do remember that you got some information
Right.
from young Jason about the weird things that Hot Guy talks to.
Oh fuck, we totally should have had young Jason come back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, he's coming back in like 2 hours, guys.
Shit.
You told him to come back at 7. It's
I can
like
send a message.
5:17.
Message now.
Cool.
it
It
doesn't.
takes them their whole turn to get up onto the roof, so congratulations.
They're getting paid for all the frogs they can get, and they're gonna be disappointed when we're dead.
Big old beefy saving throws. Nobody's done a saving throw yet. It's
I mean, I guess I can.
um.
Guess.
Unfortunately, Huey, you are the closest to this thing, and so it's just going to turn and try for the easy target and stab its big ol' sharp-looking proboscis down at you. That is a 19 on the die.
I'm gonna use my cutting words.
Okay.
Very nice.
Does that require a reroll?
No, I get to roll and subtract from it.
Got it.
So basically, I use a bardic inspiration to try and detract.
Cool. Well, he got a total of a 24, so.
Well, as long as I roll a 5 or 6, which ain't gonna happen. Damn it!
Did it happen?
It slipped out of my hand.
I will allow you to reroll that one. That was not a prepared roll. I will allow it.
Now roll the 2. Now watch as I roll a 1. Well,
Other direction.
I'm still gonna take damage.
Cool.
So I knocked it down to 16. So that's one
well,
above my
that
AC.
wasn't the damage. That was to hit.
Yeah, I know. So that's
Okay.
above my. Sorry, the attack.
Yeah.
So it's one above my AC.
Great. Cool. He is gonna do 16 piercing damage, which I assume is halved because you're raging.
At least there's that.
And he's also gonna do 24 necrotic damage.
No.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 24.
No. Oh my god, we totally overestimated ourselves.
I'm naked.
Could have just knocked on the door and asked to.
I wanted to school of rock this.
I wanted to school of rock this.
So sorry. How much?
That is 16 halved to 8 piercing and 24 necrotic.
Use your emergency
and your
teleport
hit
to
point
get us out of
maximum
here.
is reduced by
I
24.
want you to have that now.
All right. So that's 32 off my health. Thank God I'm still alive.
This is what we get for listening to children.
I mean, to be fair, they didn't know this was up here.
No. They said we don't know what's up there. Very specifically.
We took the risk.
And I can't heal myself with magic because I'm raging.
Oops.
I didn't know what's up there.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm making myself a note to bring something up in the After Dark once we finish this module about suggestions the book has made that I did not take and why it's funny in retrospect. Cool. That's its turn, luckily for the rest of you. Terrible. Actually, I have to double check. Great. You are all now immune to the drone because you either resisted it initially or you have already been affected by it, so you're immune for 24 hours. It's still really annoying, but it's not causing pain. Gemma, that's going to be your turn with Huey
Yeah,
on deck.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm going to look at the little critters coming up.
Yeah.
Look at the mosquito and just go like, I hate everything. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. One of them is a. They're both over 20. One of them's a crit.
What are you aiming for?
The mosquito.
Okay.
It is a total of 33 damage.
Nice.
What were you saying about
Love
not
you.
doing damage?
I
Love you
did.
so much.
I did 70 in a round on Saturday with
With a
another
level
character.
12 character, this is half
This is
that.
completely different, and that was a lot of damage.
It's only because I get 2 bolts and I crit on one.
I don't know why you're negating the fact that you have achieved something.
This thing looks bad.
Good.
Bad, not good.
Anyway, Huey, that's your turn.
And then I would like to
sorry.
I want to fly. I want to not be grouped up. So I just kind of want to like do a little like arc over the window and just be on the other side of the window.
Over here?
Yeah, sure.
This,
Yeah. I mean, it puts me in a bad spot, but at least like nothing can cone of cold us or anything. So.
yeah, it does take
all of
you,
us.
when the dragon's breath recharges, you will not be in the cluster.
That's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a mighty swing at that little bastard because he's really getting on my nerves.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Part of that was a hex. I forgot to say that I
Oh.
hexed. It's a dex hex on the mosquito.
Dex Hex, a classic maneuver.
I realized if I didn't rage, I could have used silvery barbs.
Or no.
Why?
Barber.
Look, the rage was very important after you fell off of a
Yeah.
roof. Like, that was
16.
16 will hit.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Do some smash.
Why do you do this to me, Jesus? Is it because I'm Catholic?
Did Dice Christ decide to unbless you today?
Just a bit. I mean, it's not minimum, so
How
I'll
much
take
damage
that.
did you do?
9 total.
9 total. 9 good.
Pretty good damage.
Yeah.
This thing takes this massive swing from the Great Ask, and it looks like it is hanging on by like the barest of threads. The sound has like really lessened. It's, you know, when a fly is toward the end of its life cycle, and so you just get that kind of sporadic like bzz, bzz. Now you're getting more of that, but on like a macro level from a large creature. So it's still really annoying, but it seems less threatening. And that's going to be Sloane's turn.
Just walk up and push it off the edge.
Well,
One good shot.
I am gonna launch another opalescent disc at it. Mm-hmm. 18.
Hits.
And it attaches to the creature and shocks it, electrocutes it, and both of the opalescent discs shock it for 2d6 damage.
Ooh.
7 points of damage.
This thing lets out a weird buzzing scream and collapses.
Okay, dope, awesome. I'm going to go stand near Huey. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
No one in front of
It's
me.
finally gone.
You do see all the little like critters or something like as it goes down.
Cute. I love that.
Sorry,
makes one of
I'm
us.
really rusty on my infernal, y'all.
That's
Been a
okay.
minute.
It's adorable.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I have a question.
Yes.
Can I cast a cantrip?
If that was considered a spell,
No, it's just a ranged attack.
it's just a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Then if you have a cantrip that is a bonus action, you may
I do
cast.
not. Never mind. I forgot that there's casting time
Oh,
because I haven't played a caster in a while. That's fine.
you know, it's fair. It's fair. Devan, it is your turn. You've got these 3 screaming, like half bat, half insect, half like reptile.
How are they
whatever.
reacting to the death of the mosquito?
They're making that weird noise that I just made 2 seconds ago.
Is it infernal?
Yeah,
What are they saying?
they're going. Oh, God! Oh my God! We gotta. Oh God! Oh, this is bad. This is bad. They're
Okay,
gonna
good. Yeah. In infernal, I want to make an intimidation check.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna say to them in infernal?
Oh, just like that was too easy. Are you guys stronger than that? Because that was pathetic. Like, we are going to wreck you.
Okay, Robin.
Here, like,
Except Taz, who's just over there, like waiting. For
Just like, are we good? Are we done?
I'm going to. I'm going to burn some psychic energy to give myself a d6, because that's not nearly as impressive as I'd like. Okay. 14, do we want to put anything more into this, or do we feel that they're sufficiently terrified that that's going to be enough? All right, what is
For the funsies, do it.
1d6.
d6?
there is a bit toward you, my
Okay, so 17.
17. I'm double checking if these things have any fun stuff that like causes this to not happen, just because that's always a good thing to check. No, they all suddenly get very quiet as you speak to them in Infernal and look, and you just, everybody hears them just go like, oh, in unison, like the aliens in the claw machine. Oh my God!
This is a lot of faking, considering I don't have my armor on, and I'm like trying not to sweat profusely.
No, they just all look, and then one of them says to you in Infernal, "Are you friends with Joster?"
Well, we'd like to be. We heard there were some excellent music teachers here. We were doing a little scouting.
For the music?
Well, among other things.
See how insightful this sucker is.
Oof, that cannot be high.
Dude, I need to.
It is not. He rolled pretty good, but his bonuses are crap.
Do I need some deception? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna say roll me a deception check to see if you can counter his. It wasn't great, but it was double digits. So
Hold on, I gotta
Do you speak Infernal?
get one of these. Someone else speaks Infernal, right?
No.
Nope.
I think the other person who speaks Infernal is Stuart.
It's
I know there's 2 of you in my
He's on
overall group,
vacation.
but he's on his honeymoon.
Add another d6
So he
to that, so
says.
that's 12. 13. Do we wanna 13
We got
fine?
one more coin. if
What
we need to
do we
use it.
feel like it's worth it to? I mean, this. I'm gonna blow
doesn't-
this at some point.
It
So if you
doesn't
just
seem
wanna-
to be very insightful.
No,
so
Yeah.
I think we should try with a 13.
I think a 13's fine. I don't know what our goal is right now, but I think 13 is fine.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just like,
Go for it.
All right.
have to
You
fight these
can boost a stat right now.
your cha.
Oh yeah, because I
Amp
used...
that cha up.
Yeah.
Do we want to bump up my charisma?
Yeah.
That'd
What
give
are
me
you
plus-
gonna-
that
what are
would
you
bump
gonna
it up to a
lower?
15. Oh, intelligence.
You don't need that as a
I've
player
got enough.
rogue.
It's fine.
That's why we
No,
call it
Dex.
call it
It would
Sloan,
be
yeah.
Dex. I don't. Well, yeah, I already.
Do you want to do
can't.
it?
Yeah, I'll go for that. That bumps
it.
it up to.
We're using boosted focus in order to reduce one stat by 5 and increase another stat by 5 for 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay.
I am.
That was horrible. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just every time you throw things, I'm like, I'm gonna just block the camera, and I'm sorry.
It's just
fine. It'll
dead. It's fine. It's on
Okay,
the
so
board.
15. 15 deception now.
15 deception now. You see for a second this thing kind of like wavers, and then is just like, well, he's probably gonna be really mad that you dealt with. Well, or maybe he's just gonna be really impressed that you took it. We don't want to fight anymore. And they all just like, they stand up on their head. Again, this is like half contorted between a Quasit, for anyone who knows what those look like, and a bat. They all stand up on their back legs with their little like nubbin halflings and just like raise their hands and surrender.
Good job, Devin.
Of course. Of course.
Genuinely impressed. What did you tell them?
Yeah, you guys just heard a lot of like coming out of Devan, and then all these things stopped looking like they were gonna fight.
I said it in the moment. I forgot. I think, but I'll tell them. So, what would be a good way to arrange an audience?
We could just tell them that you want to talk.
Devin, you should probably
And I
tell
will-
them not
I will-
to tell anybody that we're here.
Then I'll like wave at them like we will be down at the front door. Go.
All of them simultaneously just like yeet themselves over the side and start like scrabbling down the walls.
Did we do it?
Yeah, we won. I guess we tell them this was a test. We were impressed with their defenses. They passed. We'd like an audience.
What?
And I get the feeling that
sorry.
there's something more than music going on here.
Yeah. What did you say to them? Exactly.
kid
What are
telling
we
us
doing? Where are we
I-
going?
Oh no, I just told them that horrible thing was easy to kill and asked if they were next.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And they said no and left.
Really?
yeah, they left.
No,
Why'd
they
leave? Are they just gone?
no, they're setting up
Taz
an
is-
audience. We're going to go down to the front door. We have to go down to
Context.
the front.
Taz is up on this ledge and she is now hanging upside down, bracing herself with her legs and attempting to go ahead and pick the lock in the door. She is above.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and give me a skill check on that. Sleight of hand with
Gemma,
all of your insane bonuses.
Gemma, I think we have a healing
Yeah.
potion in the bag of holding.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
Briefcase.
yeah.
We should probably give that to Huey. He's not looking too great.
How long's
Look at the
that
little
max
green-
HP change?
Until a long rest or a greater restoration or higher spell.
I don't have that.
Womp
It's
womp.
pointless to cure you now.
Do you have
Do you want to?
greater restoration?
No.
What'd you get?
Pathetic.
24.
24. Yeah, Taz is just hanging upside down casually like, hey, do we need to be worried about Cha-chink swings the door open and like flips herself down
Yeah.
in front of the now open.
So some of us go down to the front door, act as a distraction.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think we continue with plan A.
Yeah.
Which is we're going to go this way and
gonna
you're going to go through the front
Point.
door.
Who's good at bullshitting?
I'm
Someone
gonna
help me.
It's me.
Come back.
I'm not terrible
I'm
at
gonna
it.
point in the direction that I think that Jason
Jason.
the Menace is. And I'm gonna
Young Jason.
young Jason
Yeah.
the Menace, and I'm gonna cast message. And I'm gonna say, Jason, get back here and bring your frogs. We need a distraction.
You have health that can be recovered.
Some, yes.
Okay.
What's the range
wondering
on
if I
this
should-
again?
120.
I'm gonna cure wounds you.
It's only been a few seconds. You got
Okay,
through this
7.
fight very quickly.
Cool.
I kind of want to save some of those spell slots, but like, how are you feeling?
I am at 26 of 33.
What was the other thing
Nice.
that would fix your condition?
A greater
Rare restoration. A
Just
long
greater
rest.
restoration?
A
Oh,
long
thank
rest
you.
is the
Yeah.
real.
Okay, well, nope, can't give you that one.
We can't give you a healing potion.
I do not have that one
Technically.
bottled.
I also
Right.
have other healing spells too.
If at some point you get more coins, you can always buy cards and see if you luck out and get the like insta long rest card. I think it's in this deck. Just putting it out there if anyone is watching and really wants to help people out. I would also let you do a 2-for-1 exchange. You give me 2 cards and you can draw a new one. See if you get lucky. So if
mean-
you've got some that you don't want to use,
I think we keep this.
I like. There's an upcharge here because we're going off script. But like it's the last episode.
that
Let's get weird.
I
Yeah.
love it.
There was one that I felt like nobody was really
I think
attuned
this
to.
one.
Shield deflection.
Yeah, that's the one I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pulled.
What?
I think that's
Keep
useful.
that.
Yeah.
This is probably useful.
Sorry, I have to look at a
Either
map.
like
What would I need to roll to know something about this shady guy that they were talking about?
Joster.
All that you can know about this guy is what was previously told to you by old Jason, young Jason, and various villagers. You guys have not spoken to him, and he is also new to town, so
I
they
can't
don't really know.
tap into cosmic knowledge at all. And
Maybe. Are we?
we are.
We're trying for a poll. Yeah.
I'm gonna burn. I'm fine with burning a channel divinity to try and get some bit of insight.
I know that you have this within your class. I just don't remember.
Yeah, it
the
feels kind of
specifics.
So you can say no to this, but channel divinity gain proficiency with any skill or tool for knowledge of the ages. I don't know if you feel that might be appropriate, but if I can, I just throwing it out there.
I like the flavor of it, so I will allow it. If you burn your channel divinity, I will let you try to tap into kind of your connection to the planes beyond the material to see if you are able to access any sort of information on the name Joster or kind of any of this situation going on here. You've also received 2 bits from Duke Fleeg. Would you like to use those to buy another card?
2 cards?
I would like to burn
would
one of
you
those
like
right
to
away
know
for
bits?
this check
Yeah.
to know something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
Assuming I don't magically roll a 20
Yeah.
on whatever
Thank
skill
you,
I should be
okay.
rolling. Yes,
I was
thank
gonna say-
you.
We still also have one other coin, so we can still trade those 2 for 1 and use this to burn.
I'm just gonna set these here once we
Or-
determine.
Give you bardic inspiration.
You may choose one of
always
these.
give me
This is
bardic
your
inspiration
2-for-1
for this.
exchange.
You know what? I'm going to give him some bardic inspiration
Sorry, that was
out of my
stupid.
gourd. I'd go.
It's not what you wanted, but it's not a bad card to have. Christy, which card did you guys pull?
We got extra seal. As a bonus action, break this marble to create a 1-inch thick magical barrier no more than 20 by 20. It can be used to seal a door, a tunnel, or enclosure. An item no longer than 6 feet in any direction. Barrier has an AC of 18 and 50 HP. It is not foolproof, but it will have to do.
This absolutely has saved our lives before in multiple campaigns, so.
And flooded a casino.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Used in the casino. It also almost kept Elspeth from going down once in Frostmaiden. She was the only one who went down instead of everybody.
Noted.
What'd you get?
What am I roll? Just a dice roll? Because I got a 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So-
normally I would make it an
Wait
int.
for the DM to tell you what to roll.
Well,
Normally I would make it an int check, but given that I know you have dumped your int stat for the next 9.5 minutes.
no dex. I said dex for that.
Oh, you did say dex? Okay.
Yeah.
I normally-
I'm too low on int as it is.
Actually, you're a cleric, so we'll make it a wisdom check. And this is just the higher you get, the more information you will get. At the baseline, you're gonna get the information of, yep, that's a tiefling, which you already knew because you saw him.
And what's the bardic?
1d6.
1d6. So I'm gonna burn another psychic point. So that's 2d6. Okay, so that is wisdom. So that's 7 plus 8 is 15. And do we want to?
Do you want to add one of the bits?
What are your feelings?
You're trying to figure out information about Joster?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Here. So
Okay.
we gotta turn those. Probably turn that
Well,
in.
I'll just throw you guys one instead of two. So.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
So that was 15. Now it's 17.
17.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
Cool. I'm gonna roll for the person who is going to respond to you from the ether. Cool. This is like a wild sidebar into the fun way that we've reflavored Devan's abilities that we haven't gotten to use a whole lot yet, but I love it. You
Channel Hyacinth.
You hear the voice of the Count in the back of your brain. And remember, he doesn't really speak to you in words, but
Yeah.
you just innately understand what he's saying. It's a little distant, a little echoey. He's clearly much further away. You're actually wondering if maybe he's not currently on the material plane because there's a little bit of static interference.
Lucky duck.
But you sort of reach out and try to find information about Joster, and you receive back the information that Joster Marite is not, in fact, a tiefling. He is an incubus.
Oh.
And that is when the static interrupts and cuts out.
Oh my.
That is what you will get on a 17. Great. You have 2 bits left. Do you want to hang on to those for now, or did you want to buy one more card to try to get the greater restoration?
I would like to have health.
I'm fine spending it now.
Thank you.
I mean, again, we're an end game. You can do all kinds of.
I'm so sorry.
You
I
want
can't.
Maybe don't throw anything.
another healing?
No, it's that I'm
It's the
tapped.
map.
No yeeting.
Yeah. Oh.
That's the problem because my max HP was reduced by 24.
So we're looking for the card that gives an instant long rest?
There's a card that will have the equivalent of the effect of the Greater Restoration or like an instant long rest. I don't remember off the top of my head which one it is in this deck specifically, but I know it exists. So.
Should I?
You
Go for it.
Your left.
Everyone knows middle.
Oh, I was really hoping you were going to gambit that.
That would have been awesome.
I know.
Just like,
Good, but not what I need. Use a reaction to change your weapon's damage to any damage type of your choice for one attack. This may be played after you hit with the attack. A hidden well of elemental magic rises within you.
Again, not a bad one to have in your
Yeah.
current circumstances,
That-
especially with the information you have.
You can
Could
turn it into
be
sound damage
Important.
for flavor.
Anyway, you pass another 12 seconds on this roof, looking at each other, communing with the astral plane, frantically searching through we're gonna color this as everybody frantically searching through their packs and their briefcases, being like, I've got a this, I've got a this, I've got a this, none of them work. Taz is like, I found this weird marble. I'm pretty sure it gets bigger when you throw it.
Yeah.
Also, the door is now open.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to use a healing word on myself real quick.
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead and top up. Yeah, anybody who needs to top
we
up.
also give you a healing potion, for sure.
And everybody should have at least one greater healing.
And if you guys are heading away, just be warned, Joster's an incubus,
Well, I rolled.
not a tiefling.
Do I know what that is?
Yeah, I don't know if I know what the
explain
difference
it to
is.
you?
Yeah, incubate.
It's a
I
kinky
feel
demon.
like, I feel like you're talking to me like I'm 5. You can just talk to me like I'm a normal person.
Oh.
It's kind of like a succubus, but a dude.
But an incubus.
But yeah.
That's a good name for a band.
Okay, hold on.
10 out of 10.
Good night, everyone.
You know what? You can deem it. Inspiration for that. I was not prepared, but we
Very nice. Okay. Okay. Okay.
What's okay?
Like, what it...
I mean, he just might be
So,
really
Those
yeah,
are
he's
real-
just gonna be a little more like pizzazz.
Those
I
are
don't
real
know.
things. They're real.
Yeah, they're real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks at the composition of our party. Yeah. Anything's possible. Apparently. We did find an entrance to, I don't know, the deep abyss inside of a tavern recently, so...
Sure, I mean, that's more of our purview, though.
Where?
Yeah, you know, like...
We spend a lot of time in bathrooms.
We haven't found the bathroom yet.
I mean, with like incubuses or what?
Okay, wait a second. So, what's...
not a
okay,
bad twist.
what is it... What does it do?
Well, I mean,
Aye.
kinky things.
So,
All right,
as
sure,
far
but
as-
like,
Just probably gonna be a little charming, a little like winky winky, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was to say,
okay,
Gemma
okay.
explicitly, you would be able to tell them that there's shape-shifting, there's telepathy, and there's high levels of charm.
okay.
So charming.
okay, so
I
Most
mean,
of
this
the
is the
time.
guy who's been referred to as the hot guy, like in every other time we've talked about.
right. So, we had.
that
I think we had
tracks. context
context for charm. I think the telepathy is a really important
Oh,
thing
yeah,
to know
that too.
about, because that could really goof us. Okay.
Shape changing.
Yeah. Also, very, very bad. I mean,
Very goof.
we did seem to maneuver the other little shape changey guys pretty quickly, but that's I'm gonna assume
Those are
not because
like-
they're charming.
Think of those as like the Toto to the Wicked Witch. I'm lost
I
on
haven't
analogies.
I haven't seen that play.
You should.
Oh, okay, great.
Chaos fun.
It's playing in Waterdeep for another 2 weeks before it moves to
we
the
can
next
go.
leg of the tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you run into him, just be careful.
Sure.
Okay.
Note to self: do not try to cast Bane on him. Oh.
Okay.
Devin, good
so-
job.
Yeah.
I want to say good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well done.
Thank you. Is my armor
You
on?
should put your yeah.
Yeah, you might want
You can absolutely
Put
take
that on.
like 10 minutes. You can even probably take more like 7 or 8 because you can get some help from friends.
Huey, do you need some coffee or something?
No, this is
It's
no worse than an all-nighter.
coffee or moonshine.
God, if only the potion of greater healing would work.
We show up and we act like we're on to him, but we don't
so,
say that we're on to him.
Point of order.
What do we do?
You're going to take like 7 minutes to get your armor on. During that time,
Yes.
is the B team gonna, and I'm only using A and B not as a delineation of importance, just as a delineator.
B for better.
Is B team going to go through the door that Taz has locked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Who, if anyone, is staying to help Devan or just staying with Devan in general, and then who is going into...
Well, I'm assuming I have to distract.
I can't be trusted on my own.
Well, you're not going to be alone, but I mean,
I'm just-
are we going to go with the original team
The
split of
OG.
us
and then
two
I'll go
and
with
then
them.
y'all
Yeah.
three?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
I will
So,
stay.
If that still feels good to everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do we have a plan?
No.
Oh,
Okay, we set up like multiple scenarios for you before, and then you
actually have several
dovetailed
plans.
the infernal guys into saying you wanted to establish a meeting because you had determined that their security. No. I'm saying you've already established a narrative, and you need to roll with the narrative
Yeah.
that you've already established.
stick with
which
it.
is that you tried to breach security. You determined that security was sufficient. So either you are concerned about your new employee or whatever based upon our previous thoughts that like, okay, it will be safe enough for my protege,
Yeah.
or surprise, you're a security team and you want to make sure that like he's got an axe, right? You want to make sure that if you say have that axe here, that the axe is going to be safe.
I just want to, maybe Huey should do some of the talking and then you can look scary.
well, what if we had heard about the music school?
As you're putting on the armor.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're
And
starting the process.
we decided to do some research first. We heard about Joster, and then we're like, whoa, this stands out. This is a red flag, but we're still interested in the school.
Why would he be a red flag?
Because I don't think we're supposed to know his
He is
name.
bright red.
He's red, but I don't
'cause
know that
he's-
he's on the posters or anything. Like I think he's viewing himself as a
Silent
benefit, or he's not around. So I think if you come
No,
in
but
flattering the
he's-
guy who's all about ego
Yeah.
and charm, that might be a better tactic than being like, I don't know about you, sir.
Well, we do that, but we also say like, hey, we need to make sure that our precious Huey
I don't
doesn't
want
get
to.
seduced.
I don't
by
want
an
to talk to
incubus.
an incubus. Don't say that.
No.
We don't
Okay.
know he's
No.
an incubus.
I do.
Just
Oh,
what? Don't know that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Huey's gonna do the talking. We're gonna go downstairs and look menacing and scary, and we'll just be there to back you up. I'm just gonna yes and whatever you do.
Sounds
Okay?
good.
I took this class one time, and the whole
While they're
purpose.
continuing to discuss improv rules, Gemma and Taz, you take the opportunity to yeet yourselves through the door. which is going to take you down a set of stairs into. Let me find it. I gotta find so many maps.
Also, we can still telepathically talk. You hear in your head, just in case you forgot. I can hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yes.
Then you hear the loudest, "Ugh!"
Also, while this is all going on, I'm changing into my costume that I have.
Yep, yeah, there's a lot of changing and a lot of discussion of the rules of improv. Gemma and Taz, you find yourselves in a little hallway. You have popped down to...
I would have taken the moment to glamour weave myself into stealth outfit instead of athleisure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's much cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I have that. I was like, how did I get access to the
Petey
shift
got
weave?
it for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Petey's the best.
So now you can make your gear also look kind of like menacey and.
Now I'm remembering why I normally print these off
Magic
with
item.
the...
So I duplicated
With the numbers.
with the numbers on
Yeah.
it. It's like-
It's the hardest decision I have to make every time I'm prepping
Yeah.
for a game.
No, I had to... Okay, great. Oh, interesting. The timing choices that we made for what time of day it is were so important. And cool. So, Gemma and Tez, you come down these stairs and find yourselves kind of in this little hallway.
stealthily, sneakily checking
Yes.
for traps at every turn.
Yes.
Assist.
You double checking. You see as you come down here, standing in an alcove at the end of this hallway, right here. You guys are on the stairs, kind of peeking down, so I can give you the thing. Standing in an alcove at the north end of this hallway is an empty suit of armor. Its vacant helm staring past all of this to a double door at the end of the hallway. As you kind of peek your head around, you see this looks like it is an elevator. Like an internal elevator. I am not going to make you roll stealth checks in this instance because A, other stuff is happening in the timetable of the day, and B, everybody already knows you're here. You just fought the giant mosquito and it activated the sound alert, so they know something's happening. So that's not going to matter. What I do want is I would like investigation checks or some equivalent.
Assist.
Thank you.
As you take a peeksy peek.
That is a 13.
13. Cool. Yeah, you take a quick look around, and that's pretty much what you get. There's this empty suit of armor, there's an elevator, there's a set of double doors, this is just sort of a hallway.
Okay. The ghosts of my past are like, we need to disassemble the armor. But Taz does not have such demons.
Piece by piece.
Yeah, just
Take a piece with
you
us.
gotta take the helmet with you. Would that be dumb?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think the radius is pretty big for this. No, actually, I think we're okay. Okay, Taz is going to touch the wall.
Okay.
Is going to indicate that you also touch the wall, and then cast darkness.
Yeah, you're enveloped in a cloud of magical darkness.
Great. So now Taz is going to maneuver around this corner, having noticed. I assume the elevator. I clocked all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like you're observant enough to just generally be like, spatial awareness. It's about this long, this wide. Got it.
Great. So in this darkness, we're gonna hop around to the elevator and see if we can't call that elevator while we are ensconced in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah, there's I mean, this is a music conservatory. There is obviously some sort of music playing in this elevator. It's Puckbell's canon in D. But the worst the timing's wrong, like the tempo's off. It's like bad.
Oh no.
Maybe that's why this school isn't doing too good. They cannot get the basics right. Jeebus.
Yeah. I'm looking to see if there's anything specific about the elevator, because it says it's here, but sometimes there's rules on how the elevators work. I think you're probably able to just call it. It slowly makes its way up to you. Music gets a little bit louder. Are you guys gonna pop in and head down?
Checking to make sure everything's fine with the elevator, which I assume is probably not.
Aside from the terrible music, it seems like it's working, functioning fine. There doesn't seem to be any particular, trick to using it. It's your standard, kind of cage-style elevator. There's the access hatch up top to get on top of the car.
You don't say. Additionally, there isn't a helpful map inside of inside indicating what's on every floor, is there?
No, but there is a post-it note that has been stuck above the notes that say I have to double check who this should be. Yeah. That say Mitchell, spelled Mytchyl. Mitchell, stop leaving your stuff in my room after study break. Signed from Mazia.
Rude.
You see that there are buttons for floors 1 through 3. You are on equivalently floor 3. This elevator does not go up to the roof. So you can presume if there is a basement, either there is no basement here, which would kind of make sense for the landscape of the area, or it's not accessible through the elevator.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you there's no basement.
Great. Thank you. That will save us pain and suffering.
Yeah. Do you want to be on top of it?
I do.
And do you want me as me or someone else?
If I knew, I think yes to someone else. Comma, I don't know what other people look like, so I don't know who you pick.
Old Jason.
Yeah, hi guys. I would always pick old Jason just as a lifestyle choice. But would it be better to be the
Trout or mackerel?
Oh,
That's a choice.
that's a spicy choice I hadn't thought of. Actually, yeah. Do one of them coming in.
I'm gonna just shift over into
Okay.
trout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just sort of shifting into suddenly lose about 2 feet of height.
I'd like to also just pull something that looks tinkery out of my pockets and just be dynamite, sure. Add to it.
Make an
There's
explosive.
totally dynamite in the briefcase.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my dynamite ready.
Yeah.
Can I go for an
I'm gonna
explosive
just
finale?
the whole okay, if I get the fuse to be this long, will it do it right?
I'm having Call of Cthulhu flashbacks.
We'll go down.
You pop into the elevator, Taz. You are again. I'm not gonna even you just pop this thing up like a ceiling panel and just scurry up on top into the elevator shaft to ride it down. You guys are in the elevator. You guys have finished changing into costumes and armor, and I'm assuming probably you're gonna climb the trellis back down to get to the front
It's
door.
only 10 feet from the edge, right? If we got to walk down to the edge there, it's just a 10-foot drop.
10-foot drop to the to the third floor roof, and then you got
Two
multiple
more.
floors. There, you're functionally on the 4th floor,
Okay.
being on the roof. So it's 30 to 35 feet to get down.
Because I can do 15-foot jumps pretty comfortably with the brooch.
Oh, you could jump.
But
You could jump down 1 level to that slanty roof, but getting to the ground, you're gonna have to make me an incredibly high DC check to not take damage.
well, for that one, because I'm not too worried about being sneaky now.
Yeah.
So.
No, if you wanna jump down and then climb the trellis the rest of the way down, I'm gonna say climbing is gonna be the least likely taking damage option.
Yeah.
If you want to do shenanigans, I'm here for it.
I am definitely climbing down
I'm
very
used-
carefully.
I'm just gonna use magic because I don't want to tempt fate right
It's
now.
fine.
That's fair.
I'll climb on the last one for sure, but if that one's just a 10-foot.
Yeah, you can take the first 10 feet and then climb down the other.
Oh, I forgot. Featherfall, it can work on up to 5 people.
If we drop down in the front, that's gonna be extra dramatic.
Oh, I love
Yes,
that.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna do that.
I hope the
Okay.
doors open. I
I
hope they're
cast
waiting for us.
Featherfall.
Huey casts Featherfall. Sloane, Devan, and Huey look at each other, count to 3, leap off, and gracefully float down the front of the building to land at the front door.
My arms are crossed as
I'm just
I lower.
playing a song as I'm descending, looking like this
I'm-
giant ass guy in a Prince outfit.
Yes.
Just, strumming away, just.
I'm gonna shoot off. I don't know if this is possible to add a cantrip like shocking grasps.
Sure,
Just
I'll allow it just to create light
Yeah.
show effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys create this little.
Should I do some sacred
One
flame
more thing I want to do
pyrotechnics?
while I'm falling.
Is that we need?
Technically two
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chug this boosted mana. Gives me another level 2 slot, and I'm going to use enhance ability on myself.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. Shoot. Damn it. Eagle Splendor, which gives me
Yeah.
advantage on charisma checks.
Hell yeah.
And so while I'm descending, these glorious eagle's wings just extend from my back.
This is like the best rock show you've ever seen as you are just all descending in slow motion, lights and lightning are crackling off. Somewhere deep in the bowels of the house, Gemma and Taz just get a weird little twinge on the hair on the back of their neck of I
that's
think
good or
I think
bad.
performance is happening. And that is where we are going to take our break. Everyone, please stand by. We're going to be right back to wrap up. Come hell or high water. Might be hell, given all the context we've gotten this module. But thank you so much. Stick around. We'll be back very, very soon. Hello, friends and foes, fays and fiends, and welcome back to Quests and Chaos. We are wrapping up Axe from the Grave, which is the level 6 adventure from Keys from the Golden Vault. And when we just left off, our operatives took out a giant, horrible mosquito thing that attempted unsuccessfully to down 2 of the party members. Currently, the party has split their forces. Rogue Taz and Warlock Gemma are in and on the internal elevator in sneak mode, Gemma having transformed herself into one of the shady halflings who helped steal the instrument that the team is trying to recover, and Taz, in true rogue form, crouching on top of the elevator out of sight. Meanwhile, Sloane and Devan are presenting as muscle to Huey, Bard of the Ages. They are currently feather falling down from the roof to land in front of the front door, while Huey is licking the sweet, sweet chords of Wind Beneath My Wings or something equivalent. Devan and Sloane are providing a light show as they all try to make this very impressive 70s Rockstar entrance.
Mm-hmm. Serious deadpan face, just...
And that is where we are right now. Sloane, Huey, and Devan, you all land at the front door. You previously up on the roof, Devan, you sort of indicated to the Quasits that you would just meet them down there, correct?
Yes.
And it's been a few minutes since then because you took the time to armor up. Not a bad call. So you guys land at the front door. I have to check the timing.
Oh yeah, I forgot this module has, Keys has, schedules.
Yeah, there's an actual...
where
for this one
it's
specifically,
the
there's
one
an
heist
actual
sense, yeah.
active schedule.
The one heist thing they got right.
Yeah.
That weirdly does matter in this one. When you guys get to the front door, you see that it is sort of cracked ajar. And as you land, the door starts to kind of swing itself open as you see all of these little Quasits working together to pull the door open
I'm not gonna
to let you in.
This is normal.
As they are doing this, behind them,
It's adorable because the door is unable.
oh, womp womp, that feels like a DUI, but I'm not going to yet.
Damn!
You see a human man with his hair pulled back in this, kind of salt and pepper little, kind of ponytail man bun situation. Looks like was probably very beefy in his day and now is maybe not actively in whatever line of work made him beefy before, but still fairly impressive. Absolute deadpan face. He's sort of standing there so that as the Quasits pull the door open, he is revealed standing on the other side, hands behind his back, and just looks at you. And goes, "Ah, yes. I was informed we would be getting visitors. Right this way." Turns around and starts walking down the hallway.
All right, let's go. Think he heard any of that?
If you did it in our heads, no.
I'm following,
Yep.
trying not to laugh.
Oh crap! I did.
You walk in to a grand, beautiful dining hall. It's the first thing you walk into. There's this massive long table, seats between 12 and 16 people probably. Huge sort of setup. In the middle of this room, suspended are some chandeliers. You can see that 15 feet up is a mezzanine that kind of looks down like a viewing gallery. There is an elevator to one side that you can hear whirring as it is active. To one side is a cozy niche with a fireplace, some padded chairs, and a sideboard. Hanging above the mantel is a framed portrait of 2 stern, well-dressed, middle-aged tieflings, a short, pudgy man and a thin, tall woman. And scattered around the rest of this hallway are what looks like the sort of shadows of where other massive portraits once hung that are now empty. Let me do a quick little, since you guys are coming down the first floor anyway. You guys are now on this level. So we've got Bards over here. And we got Team Elevator will be potentially appearing from over here momentarily. Did I grab our dude? I think I have him here somewhere. Or I have something that can be. And then we have really stoic looking dude kind of walking this way.
Sorry, I'm entranced by his "Don't you forget about me" pose.
That is not what he is actually doing. He is walking with his hands clasped behind his back in like perfect butler mode. I just didn't have that. That wasn't already assigned.
Immersion broken.
Look, all I needed for this module were tieflings and bards, two things that we do not have a lot of in stock.
Do we? Are there people sitting at the table, eating foods?
There is one person sitting at the table. If I can get to the correct page. You see one young man, a human man, in a gold-trimmed wheelchair who is kind of rolled up to the table. He has, he is sitting there in front of him. It looks like he's got some, like, almost like snacks. You know, like a little cup of, like, cottage cheese, a little thing of, like, fruit, a big thing of some sort of, like, lemon water. And he is sitting, and then he's got a big, like, bunch of sheet music, loose leaf sheet music kind of spread out in front of him. It looks like he's kind of snacking and working on music at the same time. I'm trying to double check what instrument he plays, because it says for a bunch of these folks, and I can't find it.
That's okay.
But yeah, he is practicing his instrument, which I will confirm once I find it.
All right. Okay, Huey, are you ready to do this? Because
As ready as I'll ever be.
you can do this, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do this.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Totally can do this. No
Okay.
problem at all.
Okay.
You guys always talk to yourselves like that when you make a grand entrance, or what? The kid in the wheelchair kind of looks up and looks at you. We're gonna say he's playing like a little like ukulele sort of situation.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, you never psyched yourself up before a show before?
No, I'm not good enough to perform in public yet. Blink, 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 blink.
Maybe you play me a little tune. I'm kind of curious to hear what you can do.
I cast guidance on the kid.
And I
He needed it.
I also...
Actually, very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
He starts to blink. It's definitely one of those like basic exercise streams. He is not good. He's clearly trying, and there is definitely potential there. He needs a lot more focus and practice. He is currently like, he is kind of going through the motions, and it looks like he's concentrating a lot harder than he should need to.
You're doing a pretty good job there. Just a little tip. Don't get too in your head. That's why I psych myself up. You do it too, you can be in the right state of mind. Remember, let the music flow through the fingers. Don't try to make the fingers play the music.
Huh? See, this is what I'm saying. Just don't get it. He sort of like continues plinking, but less effort. You do notice that he's slightly better when he's like not trying so hard. Only slightly though.
Okay. Should we follow the guy?
Yes. Did we lose him?
Guy, where is he?
The guy has paused while you were talking to this kid.
Okay.
Oh, right, the guy.
Yeah, the guy.
Kid's like over here, so he sort of has paused, kind of back here.
Okay. Gonna.
We waddle up.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all make your way up. You see that the elevator lands, and the this is one of those cage style ones. So Gemma, you have control over it has seated into the first floor. You have control over whether you are going to open it or not.
Oh, we were stopping at the.
Oh, you're stopping on the second floor?
Yeah.
Never mind. You guys hear the
Ruining
elevator
your
stop,
plan.
but not on this floor.
Perfect.
The butler, housekeeper figure, whatever, kind of turns and this is where I have to find all of my rooms and what they are. And says, "If you'll come with me, you may wait in the gallery."
Ooh, sounds fancy.
He opens up these double doors into this room. As you walk in, you see what would be a beautifully stunning art gallery, except that there is no art left. There are places on the wall where paintings once hung, but all you can see is the sort of dusty shadow where they used to be. There are little plinths that might have at some point had little sculptures on them. All of them empty. The only things left in this room are several padded armchairs that are kind of scattered throughout. Looks like you can tell from scuffs and scratches on the floor. Looks like they get reconfigured a lot in here. And in one corner, let me find it. And in this corner right over here. Yes? No? Yes? That doesn't seem right. Hang on. North, south. West, southwest. Yeah, okay, it is over here. Over here, there is a stuffed wolf that is posed like it's looking at the doorway that you guys can just intuit would lead to the stairs, like the turret stairs. Having been on the roof and the back of the house and seen these turrets. Butler sort of waves towards the chairs. "Please have a seat, and the master will be down shortly, I guess."
Where's the gallery?
Thank you.
He waves his hand at the empty walls and goes, "Behold the grandeur of the Skuldring art collection."
Oh. Okay.
I look at the ceiling.
I'd like to go up to the wolf. Is the wolf magical in any way?
Stick your hand in its mouth and find out.
Give me a. Are you casting a spell to do this, or are you just doing a? Give me an Arcana check then.
Can I get it on an Arcana check? I'm not gonna beat that though.
21.
21. You don't really get magical vibes off the wolf, but you do get a real strong scent of brimstone just in the general area.
He was just looking around going is this supposed to be postmodernist minimalism? Because I don't think I get it.
If by postmodernist minimalism you mean the aftermath of debt collection, then yes, absolutely.
Wow. That's deep.
Glad you enjoyed it. Let the master and his companion know you've arrived.
Wait a minute.
Insight check on him.
Go for it.
He seems thrilled to work here. I want to confirm if that's the case. Oh my god, that's an 11.
This guy loves his job, Devan. Truly could not wish for anything better.
I was under the impression that this art collection was really quite grand.
How old is your information?
I think it was quite grand.
5 years ago, it was the best art collection this side of the coast.
You seem rather upset by that.
You know, there's something to be said for loyalty, and the thing to be said is job security.
Oh, I see. Okay. You might want to leave.
the room, or
for, like-
just in
Just
general?
for like, you know, like.
If you're
an
planning
hour.
to rob us, there's literally
Oh
nothing.
no, I'm not here to rob you of anything. I mean,
Okay.
technically, it's already been stolen, so.
Not my place to ask you to expand on that. I'll let the master and companion know that you're here.
Well, you know, just kind of hang out outside for a little bit, you know. Just here.
Forgive me, just trying to be clear. Outside the room, outside the building, outside the county line, how bad is this gonna get?
Just.
Should I pack a bag?
I don't think so. I think you'll be in charge when we're finished.
Just think this way.
It's gonna be fine.
Front row seats
Promotion.
run the danger of getting your minds blown.
The ultimate promotion.
I will say this, you're the best bard we've had here in ever, so we're already having a better day than we were before.
Take
I
a break,
will-
go get a snack.
My break isn't for another 2 hours, but I appreciate the sentiment. I will return to... you hear the sound of glass breaking in another room, and he just kind of like... I will return to my duties till I find whatever goddamned poltergeist or some shit keeps breaking all the good glassware, which is only the third best glassware anyway because we sold the first 2 sets.
Have you considered?
Probably.
Are you the only one who works here?
No.
Have you considered unionizing?
There's only 2 of us, and I don't think the 2 of us can take on the master and his companion, but I appreciate the sentiment. Back when I was in the adventuring guild, I was a proud card-carrying man.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. I'd love to hear your stories sometimes. I'm sorry. I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Something else shatters in another room. God damn it! And he walks out.
Quick, he needs a union. Stab!
Yeah, well.
I did the insight with this dice.
Oh, I see. Now I believe you.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd like to sniff the wolf.
Yeah.
Just like really get up in its business.
Okay, I gotta know what's up with this wolf now. There's something clearly.
I'm trying
You
to
think
smell.
something is up with the
knows
wolf and not
something.
Sloane sniffing the wolf?
I'd like to sniff the wolf, please.
Like the spider.
Don't lick the sign.
Sloane knows what's what. I think the wolf's the thing here.
You get real deep into this wolf. Go ahead and please just roll me a d20 and tell me what you get.
I'm watching this intently.
16.
16. As you go to do this, your foot catches on something where there is clearly nothing, and you hear a little like as something like moves past you that you cannot see. You catch a massive whiff of brimstone.
Okay.
I'm so glad that nobody has to sound edit all of these weird noises that I'm making tonight. You're welcome, podcast listeners.
They're great. I love them. Don't ever stop.
I just need to modulate them better.
I mean, to
Say
be
it
fair,
infernal, like, why were you
you do
in
a
the
lot of
light?
Foley work for people who are podcast listeners, so I'm just saying.
This is true. Some of this might end up in another podcast coming soon to you.
Yeah.
Great. You're
Yeah.
smart. You can
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
The Quasits like to hang out on this wolf. That's probably why it hasn't been sold off, is because it's kind of their personal playground. And
Okay.
boy, howdy, can you tell?
Okay. Great. Is it just stairs? There's no door?
There is a door. It is closed. You know just from having kind of observed the building and from seeing Kaz pick this is a turret that's just got a circular staircase.
Is it locked?
No.
Can I open the door?
Yeah.
Can I look up the stairs?
Yeah.
What do I see up the stairs?
Stairs.
Are they
Wow.
ascending or descending stairs?
Both.
What?
Scariest thing you've encountered.
There's a basement?
They do both go up and down. There is no basement. You are on the floor.
Yeah.
But yes.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah.
Because
I
they
got
do
it.
both.
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah,
yeah.
you can go both ways.
yeah.
They're
Technically, from
multi-purpose.
here you can only ascend,
Go up. But if I
you
was on the
could
first floor-
conceptually descend as well to this floor.
What if you have a disability that prevents you from?
That's what the elevator's
elevator.
for.
Any other doors? Just that door.
I believe it is just that door. There's a couple of windows.
Do the windows open?
Yes,
I would like to open a window.
you open a window.
I would like to open that far window.
Yeah, you open the far window.
Cool, and I'm gonna stand right in front of that window, waiting.
Ooh, that smells like brimstone and lavender.
Yeah, there's a faint whiff of lavender and putrescence on the air.
Stinky lavender.
Got it in all 3 episodes.
From afar. I tried.
And I would like to focus on I've got like armor pieces on
Yeah.
for sure, but I'd like to concentrate on my most thug shiftweave outfit and say the keyword very, very, very quietly. And I look like.
Your weave immediately shifts into a very good, it's like the big chunky sort of like fisherman knit sweater with the like high neck, and it's like it's bulky but in a way that's like you don't know what's being hidden under there. Is it muscles? Is it guns? Like who could be anything? And then the sort of like almost like jodhpur style pants, the big tall boots and whatever. Weirdly, you're not sure how this works with the like glimmer weave, but you also get like a little newsboy cap.
Cute.
This also serves the purpose of covering a lot of your armor pieces so they are not immediately visible.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's it. I'm gonna stay there.
cool. Devin and Hugh, are you guys doing anything to prep before this meeting?
I don't know what to do.
I'm just finagling on my axe, just trying to get a tune ready so I don't fuck it up.
You keep noodling. Meanwhile, a level above you guys.
In the elevator.
Yeah.
As the elevator is heading where it's going, I just want to do a quick selfie as Trow, like duck lips and everything with the dynamite. Send that to Mom, and then send just a like, hey, remember Joster? Also to Mom. And then I want to. What was I messaging Devin?
Oh, inquiring, telling them that they should try and goad the people that they talk to into like talking about
Devin.
magic items.
Devin, if you figure out where I'm going into Sloan. Devin, if you figure out where the item is, can you just like send that up to us, please?
Recommend.
And in your head, you hear, relay to Jenna, yes, I can do that.
Yes, I can do that. Okay.
Great.
Can also let them know the moment they find it, they're about to yank it out of wherever we find it. Just let us know so I can maybe give them a little extra distraction.
Are we gonna burn the place down?
Also, remember the guy. The guy can read our brains, right? He can
Yeah, he's
basically
also
do what you're doing right now.
What we're doing.
So maybe be careful with the mental messages. Just a little.
All right, give me a sign.
Flipsy the bird.
So not this, but this.
Can you? We should have figured out a code language. Oh god.
Gemma and
Yeah.
Sloan, you arrive on the second floor. Were
Taz.
you able
Taz,
to?
Taz.
Sorry, Taz. That's what I meant.
I telepathically speak to you and thieves can't. Do you understand me?
You hear a lot of weird garble. You like hear the
that was-
equivalent
No, to-
of wingdings.
What? No.
yeah.
To Huey.
Yeah, I'm a BardBarian.
Yeah,
I'm not connected to you.
You hear the equivalent
I know,
of
but
I'm connected to
wingdings
you.
Yeah.
in your head. Gemma and Taz.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sorry, I'm trying to read flavor text and I keep getting in her.
I'm gonna just keep fiddling with my dynamite. I'm gonna open the elevator and
Beautiful.
step out and look real pissed off.
Cool. You step out onto, I believe, the the mezzanine walkway. This wooden mezzanine encircles the dining hall at a height of 15 feet. And the ceiling is another 15 feet higher. I was fudging our external dimensions because I didn't remember how tall these ceilings were. There are 2 chandeliers hanging from ropes that are sort of like bolted up here and then dangling down into the gap of the mezzanine. And you see that there are... Let me get something that I can better point with. Where's my pen? You see that there are a bunch of doorways all around this. Down below, as you kind of peek down, you see a kind of despondent-looking teenager in a wheelchair, noodling at a ukulele and sadly eating fruit.
Oof.
Poor child.
Sadly eating fruit.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like do a little loop around, looking real grumpy. Gemma's best guess is these are dormitories. Does it seem like any noise is coming out from behind any of these doors?
You're on top
Can't
of it.
find the job in
As
this
you
place.
walk by, as you kind of do the loop, I'm making sure I'm getting these numbers correctly. As you walk by these 2 over here, you can hear from inside, I believe it's this one, you hear the sound of someone playing the flute. Like a flute or a recorder situation. They're middling good. That like, okay, like for a teenager, this is pretty solid, probably, but not necessarily going anywhere wild. And it is almost drowned out, unfortunately, by in here, where you are just getting like full bugle. Nice. There's a lot of stop-start on the bugle, which is when you can kind of pick up the flute. The flautist seems more proficient. The bugler seems to have more energy.
Look, sometimes you just gotta go energy over talent, and it gets you places.
Neither of them is like terrible, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and kind of lean in the elevator and stare out at the thing and just say, man, all these bedrooms and no talent anywhere in the place.
There's a casual acknowledgement knock on the ceiling.
Now, do I go up and I'll do like a tap, or do I go down and double tap?
I think Taz is going to give you a single tap back.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll go back up.
Cool. You guys head back up to the 3rd floor.
Do we want to take the opposite stairs, or do we want to come out in darkness hallway? All in taps. Darkness hallway.
You clearly don't have thieves' can't either.
And I gave my token to Devan. So.
You did.
You hear someone quietly swear in wingdings above you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah. No, she'll tap back elevator back up to darkness.
All right, elevator back up to darkness.
Because I believe that's still a thing.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's up to 10 minutes. It definitely hasn't been 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. So we're fine.
All right, elevator back up to darkness.
Yeah, you guys pop back up to darkness hallway.
I'm gonna keep my hands on the wall and go to the right.
Go to the right. Heading for the double doors?
Yeah.
Cool. You are able to, I believe, just pop open these double doors. Let me check my numbers.
Guys, we're gonna have to kill something.
You guys, you were able to
might
pop
be
open the
ourselves.
doors. This spacious room, once you step out of the edge of the darkness, this spacious room contains several large instruments, including a harp, a harpsichord, a piano, a cello, and 3 kettle drums. More portable instruments, such as fiddles, ukuleles, accordions, bagpipes, lutes, lyres, oboes, brass horns, bongos, and violins, rest on padded chairs spaced evenly around the perimeter. 8 rectangular stained glass skylights give the chamber a cathedral-like aspect. The room's 3 double doors have built-in hand-carved panels of scenes of dancing and merrymaking.
Nothing gold.
I mean, there is definitely some, like, metallic, like, you know, there's, like, the harp looks like it might be gold-plated. There's some, some gold detailing on some of the string instruments and some of the wind instruments.
But nothing that screams magic mandolin.
Nothing that immediately goes, that is a legendary item gifted by a famous bard to another famous bard.
Great.
Nothing. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check just for the funsies.
They didn't have money for the plaque.
Yeah, 14.
Nothing in this room feels inherently magical.
Great. Okay.
Like, people with magic or who use magic might have passed through here. Maybe you would need like a full detect magic to know more. But like nothing, these all look like pretty normal instruments.
Okay.
And honestly, most of them look like they're on the cheaper end. There's a couple that might be like a little more expensive. These mostly look like practice instruments or the cheapest available on Fantasy Amazon.
I'm guessing there's double doors over there. Do those look like they're going out to like a balcony or something, or do they look like another room? Yeah.
This is a window that looks out over the roof. This, you would know from having
Stairs.
been above, is going to be
Yeah,
stairs.
this one.
That one is, I believe, a balcony.
Okay.
Yes, it is a balcony. Do you want to pop open those doors and take a peek?
The balcony doors?
Yes.
I'm gonna give Taz a traps check nudge before I touch anything.
No, Taz feels much more comfortable coming down from her lofty place above the elevator for this, so she'll be behind Gemma and go ahead and check that bad boy for traps.
Yeah, give me that trap check. We love checking for traps.
Or no.
She didn't do a good job. She did a bad job.
Was it like a nat 1 level bad?
No, not that
okay.
bad. That'd be. I mean, if what is my check for traps? Skill.
Insight plus proficiency. Perception, investigation. I never know what the actual. There used to be just an actual trap check skill.
There did,
and I don't remember what it is.
But this is 5th edition.
Yeah. Screw 5th edition.
I believe it is actually investigation.
Yeah. Fine. Investigation, but add your proficiency again because I'm generous like that because you're a rogue.
Thank you. So plus my proficiency doubled is like an 11, so it's not ideal.
You check doesn't appear to be trapped. If it is, it's like a really good trap. Yeah.
Pop it.
Yeah, she'll pop, lock, and drop that.
It's actually unlock, pop, and then drop to the ground in case something explodes.
Yeah, exactly.
At which point you poke onto this balcony, and what you see is a nest that looks like it would be like it's like weirdly like kind of up on the side. It's like half like wasp nest, half bird nest. Looks like those like hanging chairs that are sort of like a cup, like an egg sort of thing. It's kind of like that shape. Looks like it would be large enough for that thing you could hold on the roof.
Okay. So she opens that, slowly closes it right back up. We don't need to be concerned about that. That is gross.
All right, so that gives us stairs, or it gives us the other room in the hallway.
Yeah, I would say the other room in the hallway. Yeah. So we'll backtrack to there.
Cool. You go backtrack.
Yeah.
You backtrack over this way, and you see a student farmer staring at you with its blank, hollow emptiness. We're looking at this door right here.
Yes.
God, there's so many. This door is locked.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna check that.
How long before it's unlocked?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would love to just double check it for the standard traps aside from a lock.
Yeah.
Alarms.
While you're doing this investigation trap check, same rules as before, Gemma, also go ahead and give me a perception check. Just, so you can be doing something.
That one.
You pick.
Do this.
Roll Aelin. Okay. You've never once
Aelin?
failed a perception check.
I mean, wow, it was right there. It wanted to be called.
Ooh, not bad for Aelin. Perception, 14.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't ask for a wisdom saving throw, so it's probably fine to roll
so
it.
we're okay.
And then you're
19.
This door.
See, don't listen to me.
Whoa. Gemma, you think for like a second that you hear some like very quiet like talking
Behind the door?
You're not sure. It's so brief, and it's just that like that quick hint of something where you don't really get a chance to like geolocate it.
Hand on Taz.
Taz, you're checking this for traps. You don't find any traps on this door, but you do suddenly, like, even through like kind of the magical darkness, because you're attuned to this. You've got all of your like heightened rogue drow senses.
Yes.
You know, there's like a weird little like almost like a glimmer, like a feeling of a glimmer over behind the suit of armor. Yeah.
Okay. That was...
The door directly in front of you
anyway.
does not seem to be trapped. It just seems to be locked.
It just seems to be normal lock.
Just normal locked.
Taz whispers to the lock, I'll be back for you. And then
The lock whispers back, I know, in a minute.
he's like, creepy, but I kind of like it. She'll nudge Gemma and be like,
Okay, yeah.
okay. So we'll follow the wall at the suit of armor should be in darkness.
Yeah.
So we're going to
Around its little
This is
armor.
like,
Yeah.
like you understand based on where it is that this like call of something that might be magically a problem is behind where it would be, and you can kind of like feel for the like, okay, that's the suit of armor.
Yeah. We're gonna scoot. I think just try and scoot around that armor and check that wall for traps, magic, all the things that we got in our gauntlet
A
before
mandolin.
opening it, pushing it.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Go ahead and give me another trap check.
Assist.
Thank you. Be better. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Suddenly all the pieces come together for you. This wall is absolutely not a wall. It's a secret door, and it is triggered with a glyph of warding, which was that weird vibe that you got. With a Nat 20, I'm going to say that you are able to look at that glyph and go, ah, shit, I've seen one of these before. That's a shatter spell.
Would a dispel of magic work on it?
You will have to cast at a level high enough to dispel shatter and or beat the DC.
Well, I can only cast it at third.
I believe shatter is a third level spell.
Great.
I will verify that with my
Shatter is a second level.
shatter second level spell. Yeah, you can. Yeah,
These guys ain't that smart.
yeah. You just badoop
They're
it.
just
yeah,
pretty,
yeah.
apparently. Sometimes.
Yeah, I'll let you just
Hell
dispel
yeah.
that.
Great.
I'm here for the shenanigans. It's much more narratively interesting if you can get this door open.
I mean, I was going to say, it's more interesting than Taz handing out earplugs to be like, all right, this is going to be bad.
Yeah. Everybody hold on tight to something above you.
Yeah,
I don't know where this
exactly.
triggers. Cool. You dispel the glyph. I'm gonna say with the glyph dispelled and with your nat 20, you have immediately clocked, even in the darkness. You're like, oh yeah, da 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 da. I'm opening it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Taz turning around, I'm keeping you.
I'm like half my size. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
We got
That
this.
is incidentally at Trout, which is weird, but
I would like this cutscene so much more if I had shifted out of myself.
we're in the dark. It doesn't matter.
You actually can't see anything.
We know.
Great. You do you want to open this door?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Great, cool. You open this door. I'm gonna say that the darkness ended at this wall because it just makes my life easier. You open this door and everyone is very startled as you see Scythian Skaldrang, the pudgy blue tiefling with the very loud fuchsia suit, sitting behind a desk in an intense conversation with Joster Marie, the hot red tiefling, who is currently not a hot red tiefling. He is a much, much hotter, shirtless, winged demon creature. And there is like that awkward moment when like they both like they're like in the middle of maybe some sort of argument or something and like turn and look as the door opens. I'm gonna give you guys the option of being just inside the darkness. They see the door open and there's just a wall of magical darkness there. What would you like to
Trout
do?
should be just on the other side and then sink back in the darkness.
It's Trout's face peeping in. I'll be like, I'll come back later and popping back through. And then I'm going to immediately reach over to Taz, cast invisibility on both.
I'm gonna need you to do a roll off with me to see if you can get the jump on Joster.
Okay.
Nope. I was to say we're just doing a flat d20. What'd you get?
That's a 1.
Okay, yeah, no, you did not get the jump on him. So you're not going to be able to get the invisibility off before I need you guys to roll initiative.
I've got. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we're not doing that.
Sorry.
That's fine.
No,
that's fine.
He knew other people were coming in and they were arguing about what to do about it, and they just weren't expecting someone to figure out their secret door.
Secret door.
Yep. Cool. I need a clean page for initiative.
When you get a chance, maybe send a red alert to our friends.
You know you're psychically linked to me.
Oh, that works both ways?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Taz goes, wee-oo.
Ah, why?
Third floor.
Whoa, what is happening?
Third floor.
Gemma, what'd you get?
I got 10.
And Taz, what did you get?
Oh, 9.
Love these middle of the road rolls for us.
It's just comfortable being in the middle, I guess. I liked it better when I wasn't.
Malcolm.
I liked it better when I was at the higher end, but we'll live.
If it makes you feel any better, Joster is the one who rolled like garbage of the two of them.
Good.
Cool. We are going to. Okay. I'm missing my guys. There we go. I didn't put them back in like normal places like a functional human would have, so now I'm suffering for it. Cool. We've got
A guy.
Or like
Another guy.
right in here.
Looking very... God, this really makes me want to go back to being like little demon Monopoly guy. That was good.
Well, you still have that image retained. You can shift your disguise self. Cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna be this. Let me find what does Scythian do? He's got like a whole flippin' stat block, but I don't know if any of it's useful in this case.
I like that this guy's ready to beat up his henchmen.
That just dispelled
like,
the door.
"That's
he was
it." I mean, that is definitely he. I don't know how int he is, but I assume that's probably a good clue that you're not actually Trout.
You see, this is why we try to outlaw freelancing and make it full time.
I need the two of you to make wisdom saving throws. Don't use Aelin's die for
Oh,
this.
I didn't. I put it away already after
Okay,
that last
great.
one.
Whiz. That's. Oh, we good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can I have that?
Okay.
Gotta do the math.
Are we bidding?
Yeah.
That's fine. I can live there now.
16.
16 and
Dirty 20.
oh yeah. You feel a wave of every time your parent or parental figure or mentor told you that you weren't trying hard enough or doing good enough or being your best, and you just push it off with "You're not my real dad," and take no damage.
You're not my.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You take half damage, so you each take 9 psychic
joke's
damage,
on
but you're
you,
not
I don't have
incapacitated. I'm sorry. Which card is that?
As a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, don't worry. That's gonna get used.
Anyway, yeah, you both push it off with the power of "You're not my real dad." You take 9 psychic damage each. That was.
Joke's on you. Taz never knew who her dad was.
It's kind of more hurtful, but you still push off the energy.
It's like, oh, you're not. Oh. Not you either.
Oh no! Are you my dad?
Gemma, that's
It's
your
my
turn
turn.
with Taz on deck.
Yeah. That's fine.
So I think, yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna wink over at Joster and hex him.
Cool. Are you gonna like lean in from the darkness? Or
I'll lean in, do a little wink, and then I'm gonna point blank Eldritch Blast before I sink into the darkness.
great. Nice.
If I'm in the darkness, do I get advantage?
No, because technically I'm fudging a lot here and saying that you can see through the power of observation, not because you can actually
Oh, that's
see.
sad. One of those was a crit. Okay, the first one is an 18 to hit.
I think perhaps. Yeah, he's
That's
he's not wearing a shirt. You can hit
That's
him pretty
two
easily.
crits that I just lost.
Oh no.
And then a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay, 18 does though.
18 does.
Okay. I would like this to be a dexterity, or is it funny if we charisma him and he?
I mean, I think it's funnier if we chaw him. You've got that in your, you've got that in your wheelhouse.
It's a
more than
chaw
I do.
hex.
Chaw hex? Okay.
Yeah. And that's gonna be 11 damage, and then I'm gonna sink into the darkness.
Cool. And remind me, hex means disadvantage or is it reduction?
I think it's a reduction, but let me know.
Okay. I also want to confirm.
Oh, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Cool. Just want to double check so that I remember how to play this very, very sexy man who is somehow weirdly not sexy as much as he was a minute ago.
That happens when I walk into a room as Trout.
I mean, yeah, getting winked at by a like skeevy redneck halfling somehow did not add to the mood. The dynamite in your hand might also be throwing things off a little bit. I'm gonna
Is
say
that what you're finding the Eldritch Blast through?
I'm gonna say kind of in this like middle ground of between the turns. Those of you who are like psychically and telepathically linked, like Devan, you essentially hear Taz start being like, nope, or whatever you're saying kind of mentally.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a
third
third floor. Wee third floor.
Cool. So I'm gonna say that when we get to the end of the turn order, I will let you guys declare what actions you would like to take, and if that is get up to the third floor, we will start rolling into initiative for that. But for now, Taz, it is your turn.
This is fun. So Taz is ensconced in darkness, and I'm going to abide by the rules of she doesn't know what, like, knows things, doesn't know where things are.
I'm gonna say, like, you were able to open the door, and like maybe you got the briefest like peek,
Just a
through.
flash of.
Everything else, I'm going off of the like. You have the eidetic memory of a rogue who is like, I see my space, darkness.
Her perception is high.
Insane, yeah.
So what she is going to do is not be fully formed. Have her bow ready, drop to the floor, and peek out just enough so she can get that quick eye and try and lance one off at Sir Fabulous, whatever his name was, Joster.
Great. Cool. I'm just gonna roll for him. This is not like this is just a see if he notices you in this moment. He does not.
Great.
But yeah, you can get just like the slightest peek, and not
Should
roll.
go to the correct tab. That's not the correct
and so you can roll this flat.
actions. That is a 14 to hit.
14 is gonna miss.
That's. Would you? I had a gut feeling. I did not declare this, however. Can I use a luck point?
Oh yeah,
Great.
that I will allow for the fudge. I mean, look, this is the last fight of the module, so
That's fair. Oh, okay. So that's plus that's a dirty 20.
oh yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
Dirty 20, just like this incubus.
Not right now.
Taz would punch him in the face.
I almost wore my tiefling horns, and then I was like, I can't do this every time we have potentially hot NPCs. It's not fair.
Alternatively, you can.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely can.
That's 8 points damage.
8 points damage. Great.
Yes, recedes into the darkness.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, vanishes back into the darkness from whence you came. Great. This is gonna be rough because I pretty sure Chester cannot see through magical darkness.
We can't.
Which is a bummer. That requires him to see you. That requires him to see you. Man.
Come out and show yourselves. We won't be mad. Promise.
It's not in there.
Alright, yeah, I don't think
Okay. No, this is actually the way our message system works so that we don't have the DM know what we're talking about. It's just going.
I've appreciated the committal to passing notes under my camera because we did talk before this whole module about the like, oh no, why did we put them on the corner again? This was a nightmare last time and we repeated ourselves. You guys see Joster kind of like peers into the darkness and is like, well, we'll have to wait till later. Snaps his fingers and disappears. Scythian, standing behind the desk, is like, where are you going? You get back here! Like, just absolutely looks appalled at this. Downstairs, you guys have been, Devan at least, has been given the alert of, get up to the third floor.
Yeah, I think third floor at the others, and I do full movement
I've
up
just
the
been,
stairs.
every once in a while, I've been messaging out toward where I assume the river is. I could really use those frogs now. Third floor?
Third floor!
Third floor.
Cool.
Third floor.
You guys are on the first floor.
Don't worry, I'll do
I
it.
think you guys are on the third floor. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
If you guys want to take the stairs, I will let you get there at the end of the next round. If you want to take the elevator, I'm gonna let you roll a luck check to see if you can all get there for this round, because you're having to call and get it up. Or if, actually, reverse this. Elevator's a sure thing, you'll get there by the end of next round. Stairs, it's a luck check to see if you can get up there on this round.
What do we do,
I
guys?
had it right in my
started.
brain and then I said it wrong.
Devan didn't think, he just went up the stairs.
Went up the stairs, huh?
15.
15, okay.
I gotta go for this. Well, we're all gonna be like in a row and I'm gonna go up the elevator so that we're a little more spread out.
Okay.
I hear a lot of thinking.
Cool, you don't have to roll for the elevator, you just will have to wait till the end of the next round to arrive.
That's fine.
15, you're gonna make it, go ahead and roll your initiative and I'll pop you into the order. Do you want to take the stairs? Do you want to go with Sloan in the elevator?
I will try the stairs.
Okay.
Why did I try the stairs? That's a 4.
It's fine. You beef it slightly on the bottom step, and you will join when Sloan joins. 2. Great. Cool.
All right.
You're all gonna kind of arrive around the same time anyway. Just Devan will get a chance to take an action on. So Devan, you are gonna be rolling in for this.
You did not warn them.
Welcome. Great. That brings us to the top of the order. Scythian is very upset that he something is going on and he has been abandoned by his bro. He.
Ooh.
You know, in the biblical sense.
Yeah.
He really knows him.
Yeah.
He thought he
Oh,
did.
that's why. Okay, that's why
hope
you're
so.
on
This is a
the
kid
list.
show.
Okay, I understand now. He is going to flick something out of his sleeve with a very conductorial sort of like hand flourish, and he's just going to blind throw a poison dart into the darkness. A bold move for him to make.
I can
Yep.
slide on the dark.
Maybe do this on the other side.
Hidden. Does an 18 hit Gemma?
Ah.
Cool. You're gonna take 4 piercing and 5 poison damage.
Womp womp.
Can I hellish rebuke him?
Does that require sight?
Let me look.
If it requires line of sight, then you will have to step out of the air.
It says I point my finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded. It doesn't say I have to point it at him.
I'm gonna allow it. That's very funny.
I would say generally that's a like you got hit from a direction. Reversing that direction is a pretty good guess point.
I will just say up front that you know he's gonna be fire resistant because he's a T.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna waste it then. Do I have
Yeah.
a better reaction? Let me check. seeing if I
Obviously, Taz, you're on deck if you want.
Oh, don't worry.
yeah,
I
I'm
have.
sure you're.
I have a
Yeah.
stupid
Scheme.
thing. I mean, it's not that great, but it's
can't
funny.
counterspell that. That's not gonna work. Okay. No, I
Cool.
got nothing.
Yeah, you just take a poison dart to the shoulder. On the other hand, Trout now looks even more badass with a dart sticking out of his shoulder.
And dynamite. We
You
could
need to
just
make
light
some
this
sort of-
dynamite.
You need to make some sort of unearthly sound towards him. Just. It's like, they're not Trout.
Your accent's terrible.
I think it's pretty good,
I was gonna say,
considering.
it's like when you meow back at the cat and the cat is mortally offended because your dialect is super wrong. Taz, what would you like to do?
I would love to take this pearl out of my pocket and throw it and seal the door.
Oh. I'm sorry. You're right. You got hit.
I won't do that.
You take your turn. You hold that thought, which is still very funny. I see where you're going with this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look in there. I'm gonna minor illusion a frog in the middle of the room, and then I'm gonna dip back out.
I love it. Psychic damage?
I thought Joseph was the one that hated frogs.
No,
it's
Scythian.
Scythian.
I don't think you guys got the full story of why. There is an actual story.
I'm sure
about
there
it.
is.
I'm here to traumatize.
Scythian's eyes get huge. He immediately just starts panically looking around the room for any way out. He is frightened.
That's a bummer for him.
Yeah, it's a bummer for me. I was so excited. I was gonna finally get.
And
to,
then I'm
like,
gonna
break
take
you
a
guys.
step around Taz and wait in front of the elevator to just point probably Huey, whenever we get Huey up here, to break this door down.
Cool.
Unless you want to.
Across the hall.
Yeah,
The locked one. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you want to get it out through
No,
it.
that's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
I guess I'll wait at the top of the stairs to like grab Huey and just kind of like shove towards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I will say you guys don't know. You hear commotion of like stairs being you hear the elevator moving.
Okay.
You do not know
That
who
is
is coming where. This is one of those few places where
I'll
I
wait
will be
between
like-
them then.
Totally.
Oh, between the two.
You know they'll be coming from one of these two
From.
locations.
Yeah.
From.
Yeah. I'm just gonna adjust this.
Maybe.
Taz, you are still well within the hidden conditions.
That is my turn.
Great. Now, please tell me the shenanigans you'd like to do.
I would love to lock Scythian in this horrible room with his new best frog friend. By using extra seal to seal that big bad door and ruin his day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Taz pulls out that pearl, slams it down.
You guys immediately see this. Well, you don't see. You hear the crystalline of the seal filling the doorway, and you hear the sound of a grown man shrieking on the other side.
Never said we were nice people.
No. Oh no. Taz is invigorated now.
Taz is feeling great.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Great.
That lives there now.
It's burned. It's fine.
Great.
I didn't look to see if that cost me any particular action or anything.
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action?
Yeah.
We love that. Not that she's still got her bow out. She is going to change position and follow the wall from what I thought was happening, since we went to the locked door first, she's tracked down the right-hand side, was at the right-hand side. She's going to switch to the left so she's closer to the stairs.
Got it.
And the same wall as Gemma is on. So she's going to track along that.
Yeah, so you're going to track along the curve of the stairs.
Yeah.
Do you want to actively kind of like move into the stairwell, or do you just want to have that as your tracking?
She does not want to be in the stairwell, no. She just wants to be on the side so that last our demon man friend saw her over here. She wants to not be in that location anymore. Yeah.
Good. Great. Demon Man does something on his turn. And that's going to be Devan. You make it to the top of the stairs.
And arrive in darkness?
And you just step immediately into the blinding fog of magical darkness that you cannot see through.
Oh no! Where are you? What's happening?
Oh, it's Devan. Devan, step over this way. We're trying to get Huey to break the door.
See where you're.
You also don't. You hear one of those shitty halflings that you talked to say, "Oh, it's Devan. Come over here."
Okay.
Yeah, you hear
I stumbled towards the halfling.
Yeah, just wanted to be clear.
You hear Trout.
Devin,
yelling
we
at you.
really got to have a conversation later about your trust levels. But yeah, come
Honestly.
over.
Yeah, I just want to be clear. Like, the darkness is basically encompassing, like, this whole area.
Okay.
Just to be clear.
Okay.
I think that's how big. It's about
15
30.
It's 15 feet, so it should be.
Yeah. So it's basically this whole everything at the head of the stairwell. This door. We're saying it kind of cuts off at the door, and so then it kind of extends. Pretty much just like covers this whole hallway. Just so that everybody's clear on. I'm making a weird sort of ruling that the elevator is kind of like when you open the door, it's like the darkness anti-shines in, but when you close the door, the elevator light can pop on. Don't question me. Don't at me. I don't care.
It's magic physics.
It's more narratively funny this way. Devin, you kind of fumble your way toward.
What's going on? Who's shrieking?
We put a frog in there with him. He's fine. Incubus has disappeared. He might still be here. We don't know.
Who?
The Incubus.
No, in the room.
Oh, that's his.
Scythian.
Yeah.
With the frog.
With the frog.
The guy that's afraid of frogs is in a room with a frog right now.
Do we want to question him?
Oh no, I locked him in there.
Yeah, he's fine. He's contained.
Well, but he might have answers.
We'll get there.
I don't think he's gonna be talking anytime soon. We're kind of in the middle of a fight, actually.
What?
So
It doesn't seem that way.
we will was an indicator of emergency.
Okay, Huey and Sloan, go ahead and roll me your initiative to come in on this round.
16.
Oh, well done.
Look at that. Somebody rolling numbers.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that they're helpful right now.
They're a lot better than the numbers that Cheryle and I rolled.
Better than good, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's all you can ask for, especially in this specific game.
Yeah.
Cool. This brings us around to the top of the order. You hear a grown man shrieking behind the muffled sound of an emergency seal, followed by some shattering glass.
Oh, God.
You don't know what's happening in there, given that you're all in magical darkness on the other side of the seal.
Not a problem anymore.
Sloan, you arrive in the elevator. The elevator door opens, and you are immediately caught in magical darkness.
God, holy shit. Fuck, what the hell is that?
Sloan, take a step to your right as you're coming out. This
Trout?
No, Gemma.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go through the doors right there. On the right.
Yeah.
Like, if I can like grope around.
This one's locked.
No, not that one. The
Keep going
the
all the
double
way to the
doors.
right.
The double doors.
Oh yeah, you open the door and you see a beautiful music conservatory full of a bunch of cheap instruments.
Oh,
As you kind of step out of the magical darkness, you turn back around. There's still magical darkness behind you.
Okay. All right, I'm in the room with all the shitty instruments.
Oh, be careful. Incubus guy is maybe invisible, so just be aware.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to. You said there's a bunch of instruments around me?
Yes.
What is the nearest heaviest instrument that is between 1 and 5 pounds?
The bongos.
I am going to prepare to cast Catapult on the bongos if something becomes visible that is an enemy.
Great.
That's great.
Do you designate trout or mackerel as an enemy? Be clear.
No, because I know that Gemma
Great.
is disguised as trout.
Just
right
wanted
now.
to pedantry to make sure I
Thank you.
could attempt to
You can
get
try
you.
and hit me with a bongo.
Thank you for the pedantry.
Great. Huey, you, after kind of stumbling a little bit, you make your way up the stairs and are immediately slammed into a wall of magical darkness. Not a literal wall, but a figurative. You can't see anything.
Oh, come on!
Oh, good, Huey. Huey, we need you to open this door, and I'm gonna just kind of lightly push.
Trout, you've finally seen the light!
Yeah, I'm Trout.
You are kind of maneuvered around by someone.
Just
kind
kick
of-
that real hard for me.
Yeah.
Will do. And I rage. and I take the axe and I just slam it right into the door.
Great. Roll me an attack roll. Doors in my world have an AC of 8 because of an ancient joke that no one on this channel knows about.
Yeah, that definitely hit. That is an 18.
I know it.
That is an 18.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Go ahead and roll me damage.
All right. If I can remember what a D12 looks like. There you are.
It's like a D20, but worse.
Yes.
But silly.
What does that mean, rolling 4s? That is a 9.
That's enough to just kind of snap into this non-magically protected locked door. You can just like chug it through, kind of like kick it. Doors open.
Burst in. Here's Johnny!
Hang on, I get to read flavor text.
Oh, I guess
You're cute.
Johnny's the stage name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love that.
Oh my god!
I love
And the
that.
darkness spell.
This room contains a canopied bed and other furnishings, including a corner fireplace flanked by stone-carved hunting mastiffs. A large trunk rests at the foot of the bed.
Sorry, when you said mastiffs, are we talking about like the giant dog?
Yes, big carved stone dogs.
Oh, good. Doesn't let us transform.
No, we don't need anything else to kill us. Thank you.
No more life. I don't want anything else to be alive now.
Yeah. If you, I'm just gonna go ahead and hand wave that if you want to have yelled that flavor text to your companions in the hallway, you can all just know that that's.
We got a fancy ass bedroom in here.
Taz, doors open.
That too.
As soon as Taz has the ability, she's going to spider crawl her way over to that door.
Well, first it's Gemma's turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Skip you again.
Nope.
I'm going to. I'm kind of chilling. I'm like maintaining this illusion in the room.
It's a worthy cause.
I guess I'm like I'll step into the room with an Eldritch Blast ready to go if Incubus pops up.
Cool.
I'll take a far corner.
Cool.
Great. Like further.
Where'd everyone go?
Oh, you want to go all the way in?
Yeah, I want to be all the way in.
Yeah, you can go stand by the fireplace, pat the stone doggies, or not.
Little half.
Anything else, Gemma?
That's me.
Taz.
Taz wants to get in that room real good. I would immediately clock that chest or whatever you said. So I would love to.
A big old totally normal trunk that is totally normal.
No, I know. I can see you waving your hand over the toilet mimic.
Normal trunk.
There he be.
For those of you listening in audio only, all three of you, I have pulled the emotional support outhouse mimic from behind my screen to display for everyone. Investigation check?
Yes.
You rogue, you.
Oddly enough, investigation isn't like my strongest suit, but it is pretty good. That's a 14.
You immediately clock another glyph of warding on this thing. It looks like it's a different glyph. It's not going to be a shatter, but this trunk is definitely trapped.
Great. Gemma.
Yeah.
More funny.
It's a
magics.
Okay.
It's not the same as the other one, though.
I'll do that in about 6 seconds.
That's great. I love that.
Great, love that, Russ. You know who else loves that?
Yeah.
Sexy Incubus.
Justin, who suddenly pops into existence. Go ahead and give me that prepared Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
My highest is a 13, so neither of those hits.
Whiffed it! You weren't expecting him to pop up on that side.
Yeah.
Your aim's a little off.
You got me.
He appears, and
Yep. Okay.
I'm double checking to see if he could. We're playing fast and loose with the stat block here because it's not super clear. So I'm double checking. That's all he does. He appears and looks glorious. Very hot, 8-pack abs, kind of like radiating infernal hellfire, but like in a sexy way.
Can I feel if my hex is still holding?
Is that a concentration spell?
It is a concentration spell, and I haven't taken any damage or anything.
Is your minor illusion also a concentration
No.
spell?
No.
Okay. Then how do you think about the rules of concentration? he transported himself into the ethereal plane and back, is what happened. So, does that break concentration? Is the real question. Luck check. If I can't remember the rules, then we're just gonna let the dice decide. The rules
13.
don't matter. 13, that is above a 10. Your hex still holds.
Your hex is on fire.
He pops in all hot and sexy, and then you guys look and realize he's sweating a little bit. It's less sexy now. I just have to say that I appreciate the one time that I am given a canonically hot NPC that I did not make hot. Everyone's just like, oh no. Whereas when I'm like, this is just the description of the dwarf in the book, everyone's like, oh my god.
Gemma can and will tap that, just not right now.
Yeah, maybe wait.
Later.
Maybe later.
Wow.
I mean, trout. I'm trout.
Yeah.
It's not working right now because you're trout.
There's the problem. Anyway, that's his turn, was coming back in from the ethereal plane and almost catching an Eldritch Blast. Devin, it is now your turn. You're still in the dark. Everyone's abandoned
Where's
you.
everyone? Marco!
Polo.
Okay, yeah, I do. I would like to make my way towards the sound of Eldritch Blast being shot.
Yeah,
If you're calling, Taz can also speak to you. Be like, okay, you came up the stairs, right? Go forward 6 steps. Go to your right 7 steps.
Taz navigates you. Do you want to bring him into the room with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you pop in. I'm just gonna say Huey kind of moves over. Yeah, you pop in through this doorway. The darkness goes away, and you see a semi-hot winged demon man and all of your friends.
We're fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll manifest another psychic dagger and
Go for it. This is truly chaotic.
I'm disorientated from coming out of the darkness.
So you got lower than a 15.
I got, yeah,
Okay, great.
but not a 1.
That's something.
That's good.
No friendly fire.
Scythian is completely not involved in what's going on here and does some things.
Screaming, crying.
Sloan, that is up to you with Huey on deck.
Okay, I'm assuming I lost that spell because I was holding a spell. Is that correct?
You have lost that spell. Nothing triggered it
Okay.
in the last turn.
Okay. I've got bongos. Are there any other things in here that look heavy?
I mean, there's a harpsichord. There's a
pick that
harp.
up. I can't pick that up either.
There's a lot of small hand instruments. Harp, harpsichord, piano, cello, 3 kettle drums, fiddles, ukuleles, accordions, bagpipes, lutes, lyres, oboes, brass horns, bongos, and violins.
Okay.
Brass horn?
Bongos, brass horn, and a violin just because it's fun.
Violin for the drama.
Yes, for the drama. So I'm going to pick all those up. I'm going to head into the doorway. Devin's pretty short, right?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, he's a bigger, heavier. Hold on, let me, description.
I don't think Devin is shorter than you.
Okay.
He's 5'11".
Devin, Crouch, we're the same height.
I crouch again.
And then I'm going to catapult the bongos at Shitty Devil's face. Shitty Devil 2. Okay. He's got to make a Dex 14 saving throw.
Aha! Next on charisma.
It's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the DC?
14.
14. He passes.
Okay, and then I think...
No, it was just a good call.
So he takes half bongo damage.
Bongo damage is the worst
He
damage.
just gets winged by the bongos instead of a square on
He doesn't
it.
feel the spirit of Margaritaville in his heart anymore.
Object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. He doesn't take any damage, but whatever it hits takes damage.
Great. Roll your damage for the wall. I will see if anything interesting happens. I'm here for the spice.
14.
14. The bongos kind of shatter lodge into the wall. You can see that somebody started stuccoing over this side, maybe they were gonna do some fresco painting or whatever. So now you have a bunch of bongo shards sticking out of the wall. Have fun with that.
Okay, great. Very nice.
He looks mildly concerned and is just You would destroy such a beautiful instrument. Actually, that one wasn't really that beautiful. It's a fucking bongo. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, and then I think I'm gonna cast. No, I can't cast anything else because I already cast.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Cool. Huey, that is your turn with Gemma on deck.
All right, then I'm gonna run up and swing my axe at him.
Yeah. Rage it.
Yeah. That is a 17.
That'll hit.
Huzzah! That is better. That is 11, but I'm also going to use elemental reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to change that to ice.
That is not a bad idea. You look. What resistances do you have, my boy? Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, I did.
Oh, sorry. It was 11?
Yes.
Sorry. That was me being distracted trying to figure out what resistances this guy has. It hits him. Here's the problem. Like, it looks like it hurt him, but it also cooled him off, so now he's less sweaty, so now he's kind of hot again.
Oh.
Oh, God, it backfired.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea, but it maybe didn't have exactly the effect you were hoping for. That's gonna be, unless you have anything else, I think that's gonna be Gemma.
Yep, that is it from me.
Woo!
I'm gonna lean over sultry-like at the chest and just stare at him while I dispel the chest.
You like sprawl across the floor of the bed. But you're also a 3-foot tall redneck halfling who's missing 2 teeth. Everybody takes 2 points of psychic damage for having to see that, including him, to be fair.
Worth it.
No, worth it. Absolutely.
Also,
Everyone-
the chest is now dispelled.
Oh, okay, cool.
Great.
I'm seeing if I have any fun bonuses.
Yeah, double check if you have any fun bonus moves that you want.
I was going to make sure. Are we joking or actually taking the
No,
psychic?
everybody actually
Okay.
take 2 psychic
Yeah.
damage for that.
Okay, I want to make sure.
Yeah, I took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's
you
appropriate.
all had to have to live with
That's a badge of honor.
the seeing that.
I'm not. There is a funny thing I could do, but I'm not gonna do it. So that is my turn.
I think I know which thing you were thinking of. Make a note so that
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that in the after
because I am very curious if I'm right. Taz, I believe that is your turn. The chest in front of you is dispelled. Sexy Demon Man is looking very concerned about this halfling that's winking at him.
Perfect. I would love to open that chest if I can.
Yeah, you pop that chest open. Now
With a
that
halfling on it?
I'm on
Just the
bed.
hand. Just the hand.
Oh,
Yeah, you slap Gemma's hand away politely and pop open the trunk. You see in this trunk a wretchedly, like, kind of burnt orange velvet suit, a horrifically chartreuse silk suit, just a lot of like lacy cravats in a variety of colors with like weird like metallic embroidery that looks synthetic, but clearly someone thought looks really cool. You also see a glowing golden mandolin that is shoved down at the very bottom and just immediately slams you in the face with an aura of magical energy.
whoa, look at those shirts.
Great. I love that. If I have any further actions on my turn.
I'm gonna say that can either be. I'm gonna say that's a free object interaction. What the hell?
Great. I mean, she's
It's
gonna
almost 10.
she's
I don't
gonna
know.
grab it and if she can move, start going for the door.
Yeah, go for it. You
Right.
you grab it. You like hold it up just enough that all of your party can see that Taz is now holding a clearly incredibly magical golden mandolin, and then Taz just like boom,
Yeah.
for the door.
Awesome.
Full movement.
Yup.
Stairs or elevator? It doesn't really matter. I just want to know where you're gonna pop.
Just Taz sitting in the elevator with Amanda.
I mean, to be fair, he's not going to expect on top of elevator, which I think I'm going to go for that. I think she's going to go into the elevator, go into her hidey spot.
Yeah, close the door.
Close the door and
are
be
you gonna,
like,
activate the elevator before you
Yeah.
have to get down?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you guys Taz just like vanishes and you hear the elevator start to move. Look, you had a very specific job and you're doing it. Great, Taz is gone. Yeah, you're
That tracks.
off of here. Josser is going to I mean, this is a wild one. Okay. He is going I'm gonna need Gemma to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I play?
I'm trying to figure out how to calculate the charisma decrease.
19.
19. You pass regardless. He looks at you and goes, like, he looks very concerned for a minute, and then he just sort of like shakes his head and is like, well then, and he winks back at you, and you're just like, no.
It was a good try. We can workshop it.
He looks surprised. You are now immune to his charm for 24 hours, which is incredibly disappointing for him and me.
Oh,
That's gonna be Devan's turn.
Are we fighting?
yeah.
Gemma rolls over.
Do you have like?
into,
I mean, if you have a
perfect-
banishment or something, that'll also work. But
I'll sacred flame him.
That's a great idea.
So that's a Dex 14 saving throw.
He absolutely failed. That was a 2 on the die.
with a sacred flame.
Wow.
Oh, it's, yeah, radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 radiant damage.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. He does not look like he enjoyed that.
Sorry. I think we're fighting.
Sloan, what's your turn?
Cool, great. So I forgot that I can take 2 attacks per action. So I'm gonna
I was wondering about that. but-
launch 2 opals and see if they hit.
It's
Let's
Hard to
see.
remember these things.
It's been a long time since I played this
No.
game, guys.
Oh no. Okay, one's a natural 1, and the other is
I didn't duck.
9.
Neither of those is gonna hit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Huey,
Can
unless you have a
I?
bonus or something?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I would like to cast Sanctuary on Huey.
Great. What does your sanctuary look like?
Oh, I have to describe it.
You don't have to.
No, I
It's
do.
got a cool.
I'm gonna whisper to Theo. And Theo's gonna crawl off of me and onto Huey, and then bite his own tail. And this kind of aura of like bluish, sparkly, opalescent magic covers Huey.
Yeah, you're now covered in this aura, and you have an incredibly sick robotic Ouroboros. necklace.
Hope you like snakes. And that's
Just
my
kidding.
turn. Actually, I'm gonna move out of the way of the door, just in case.
Yeah, you just kind of badoop a little
Yeah,
bit back.
yeah. Just give some space.
That is pretty metal.
Yeah, oh no, you're...
Super metal.
Yeah, you're looking solid. Huey, now I believe that is your turn.
Dang, I was gonna jump out the window, but now I don't want to waste this.
Oh, you totally could though.
I mean, with the sanctuary on, it might be a great time to jump out the window. However, like, dude is still actively trying to fight you guys. So, he is not down yet.
If more people just walk out, I'm gonna leave eventually too.
I mean, to be fair, you could all technically just run for it if you wanted to. You
What's
have
gonna stop him from stealing it again?
Yeah, just kill him. We just
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Cool.
La-da! Nat 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Wreck him.
So is that 2d12 then? Or?
I'm gonna instate the rule of you take, for your first rolled die, you take the maximum. So if it's a d12 of damage, that's gonna be 12, and then roll a second die and add to that, plus whatever your modifiers are.
So that's going to be I forgot how to math.
That's okay.
27.
Nice.
You get this very cool little like necklace, this aura bursts from you, and you just raise your axe, and with the greatest sort of Ozzy Osbourne screech any of you have ever heard, you slam into this guy who just immediately disapparates in a puff of brimstone. Several of you would know that when you kill certain demons and demonic entities, it banishes them back to their home plane. It's gonna take that dude a minute to like reassemble himself, though. You are functionally out of combat. You technically have, technically you're still in because technically Scythian is still active. He's not dead, but he is fully like out of anyone's like range of sight or knowledge right now.
Is he just shrieking in the background?
You couldn't hear over the sound of that sick power chord that is resounding from Huey's axe.
Good. That was awesome.
That was amazing.
Did I just kill a guy?
With the power of music, apparently. Taz is not here.
Technically, well, I mean, yeah.
Taz is in a different country.
We should probably go catch up with Taz.
You guys hear the sound of the elevator stopping movement.
Out the window!
Maybe we take the stairs. You're looking a little peaked.
Weren't you gonna unionize this place?
I'm gonna shake off.
I was going to say Featherfall, we want to
Trout.
speed things up.
Yeah.
Is it still active?
No, I still have 2 more slots I can use.
Cool. Awesome. Dope.
So we're going to jump out the window and not Featherfall?
Hell yeah. Everybody goes busting out the window and gloriously floats down to the sick riffs of Huey's axe. Taz, front door, looking for a back way, climbing out a window. You rode down the elevator shaft. Your elevator came to a stop. How are you bailing?
Yes, my elevator's come to a stop. She is going to open the hatch, peek her head down, see if there's anybody there.
Nobody there.
Great, we're looping out, catching the rim, flipping all. She's got the mandolin strapped to her back. I don't know if I had it strapped. Doesn't matter. It does now.
Yeah. I will say, because you have not played this game before, you and Huey would both have business cards that have the emblem of the Golden Vault on one side and Priscilla's name on the back. That was your handler who you activated. And you would know that in some fashion, this is some sort of communication directly to her. If you want to use that. You do not have to. You can also just do this the old-fashioned way and just head back to town.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Taz sees it. If there's no danger, then
You
she's
hear
just gonna head back
what
to
sounds like a lot of screaming teenagers.
She's gonna just join in.
Upstairs.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And keep walking out the front door unless somebody stops her.
No, you were able to walk out the front door. As you like get to the front of the building itself, you do kind of see some movement out of the corner of your eye. You look and see a very like dour looking, once beefy but a little out of shape man with a salt and pepper kind of man bun just standing there, and he just kind of like looks, like clocks you, clocks the instrument, looks back toward where the screaming is coming from, and just is like, yeah, that seems right.
You have a good night. She just keeps on trucking.
Yeah. You roll out the front. Everybody else kicks out the side window. Where are you all running to?
Oh, do we have to run?
Well, I think we're
move.
Don't we want to get
Back to
things
town.
back to
What are we gonna do about all those
friend?
Yeah.
all those frogs?
Oh, we'll go away after a while.
I think we rendezvous back where we met the Jasons.
Actually, yeah. Let me just I'm gonna like scribble out like a therapist
I'll telepathically
number
tell you
and
that we're
just
heading
like
back
leave
to
it on
old
the
Jason.
doorstep under a rock.
I mean, Taz would be heading to return the mandolin to its rightful owner.
Yeah, you head out the front door and just like start cutting up through the trees out of the valley or whatever.
She will relay back to you that that's where she's headed.
You want to head
You
to
guys can head to the
Frody's?
boys wherever.
Are you
Sure.
guys?
Yeah. Frodies.
Frody's.
Front, back, side.
I'm
narratively
curious. I want to go around because we came from the side that we came from. Essentially, is where I want to come.
Yeah, you can loop around to the back.
Yeah, because I want to see what's going on. With
Yeah,
the
you
kid.
loop around the back and you see a fat blue tiefling in a hideous fuchsia outfit, like curled up in the fetal position on the ground, shrieking to himself. He did not pass a lot of his wisdom saving throws, even after it was out of sight. Before anyone asks me.
Whiz saves matter sometimes.
When you roll 2 nat 1s, it doesn't matter if you're out of sight. He was rolling bad behind the screen. You all scatter through the dead trees, skitter off, eventually rendezvous back in Toad Hop. You head back to Frody's. You probably all meet up on the road there. Taz, you were able to slap on that Volo's Vapor Rub. And go return the mandolin. Froder is incredibly grateful, takes it very gently, and gets up from behind the table and shambles off to return to his grave now that he has back what he needed.
Oh, is there any shovels or anything around this house?
Oh, yeah.
Around the house, I mean, no, but like you've now made friends with all 30 villagers who live here. You can easily borrow a couple.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure if we just go back to town and be like, return the thing, we got him. You
They'll
guys
fix
want
it.
to
Yeah.
redo your bear, because like that's a little bit much coming from us, just being like, put him in the dirt.
Well, no, I mean, I figure he's jumping in there. Don't want animals or critters to
They're not going to touch him right now.
He's fine.
place some boards on.
He's going to be alone for like maybe 20 minutes while we head back to town. Be like, hey,
I mean, it's
everything's
only-
settled. Please rebury
It's
him.
only like 7 o'clock.
Is there any way we can just encase him in metal or cement or, something that will make it a little harder for someone to do this
You
again?
did see that people had already started like stacking stones or putting metal cages onto some of the other graves after his grave was robbed. So you're pretty sure if you just pass this information back to like Huberta, she's gonna make sure that that gets taken care of. The mayor obviously has vested interest in making sure that no more grave robberies occur in this town. It's a little unsettling when she herself, as a pig, is afraid of getting blamed for that, and after a peaceful 17-year reign as mayor, she really doesn't want this to be the thing that upsets her chances in the next election.
We could spiral on that for a long time.
Yeah, that's what the After Dark is for. But yeah, you guys are able to successfully, you pass this all along to Huberta, who is happy to pass the word along to everybody else. Has already packed you up, actually, in anticipation of your success. Beautiful, like, picnic baskets full of, like, the collard greens and the fried, you're not sure what it is, but you're going to keep eating it and not ask questions, and the potato salad, everything, for the road, one for each of you. And makes sure to let you know that they've already contacted your Golden Vault handler, who will see to it that you are appropriately rewarded with a rare magic item of your choice.
Oh.
You can take a note of that, and then we can discuss what that is at a later time. But I think that, as you all drag a bunch of brush and bushes off of your hidden cars.
Guys, it's just a rental, okay? It's not even liable.
You can steal a car whether it's a rental or not.
Is the cured ham still safe?
You open the glove box, and there is in fact still a ham hock in the glove box.
Has it
Proud I managed to fit it in there.
ripened at all?
I mean, it's slightly more pungent than it was yesterday.
But it's cured. It's fine. It's
it's not that bad. It's a good kind of ripe.
Cool.
And you all are able to pile up in whatever configuration you so choose. Sloan, of course, is going to head back to court. So maybe takes off on their own while the rest of you pile in for a road trip back to Varkenheim. And that is where we will end this evening's session and the level 6 module, Axe from the Grave. Thank you all for being with us, and thank you all who stuck it out. I know we ran a little longer tonight, partly because we were wrapping up and partly because we started late, but we really appreciate you being here. Very briefly, I'm going to touch on our schedule. Wednesday, there will be a new episode of The Redacted Reports. Woo! Thursday, I believe there's a new episode of Inspiration Point. Horror on the Orient Express, our GDS Call of Cthulhu, there's so many acronyms for Saturdays, returns on Saturday the 24th. So if you're into the Call of Cthulhu, watch it then. And of course, Phandelver and Below will be back next Monday. But if you're interested in seeing some more Golden Vault, stay tuned to keep an eye on our socials, because we are planned to return sooner than later with the return of Stuart Shonnery.
Yeah.
Stuart. Thank you all. Please, if you like the content we create, whether it's this show or any other show, leave a comment on our YouTube. It really helps us get found, or post one of your favorite videos to your socials to spread the word and the chaos. We're probably going to do a brief After Dark with anyone who is able to stay. So if you're a patron, stick around for that. And otherwise, we will see you all soon. Good night.